legal requirements, you fucking cunt.
Wow, so I'm here on another episode.
We're back.
Episode 9 of Season 2.
No, I think it's episode 10.
Episode 10 of Season 2.
What's going on?
How are you, Kyle?
Yeah, I'm right. How are you?
I'm glad because we're doing a podcast outside so I can punch darts while we're fucking filming.
Yeah, I know. What a headache. You're not leaving. You're helping me pack up, yeah?
Pack up what?
You do all this shit. You're not going
I've got
nowhere.
shit to do after,
I don't
bro,
give a
sorry.
fuck what you're going to do.
We have 2 special guests on.
Boys,
The
introduce
reveal
yourself.
is here.
How are we, guys?
Aloha, aloha.
What are your
let's
names?
Start with Michael. Your name,
My name's Michael.
where
Your
you from?
age?
21. I am from Point Cook.
No, not where's your family from? What nationality are you?
My dad's he's from Italy. My mum's from Macedonia. Half
What?
Italian.
Sorry, what?
Macedonia?
Sorry, huh?
Yeah,
North Greece.
North
North Greece.
Skopje.
Yes, that's the
There you
one.
go.
Yeah,
Like, that's the favourite word of the podcast. Eric.
I should say I'm Italian.
Name,
My name's Eric.
Age?
22.
El Chapo.
area.
What area?
Melbourne's West, brother.
West is best, mate.
Um,
I'm Mexican, Chilean, and Serbian, Bosnian.
Oh, fuck, we got a mixture here.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
I'm a bit of a slut for countries.
So we got a Maltese and Romanian. We got a Mexican and a bit of everything else. We got an Italian Greek. We got a fake Greek. It's going to be a good fucking episode. It's going to be juicy as fuck.
I'm excited. Boys, let's do a recap of the week first. George, what's going on? You've got a bit of news.
Sat my fucking first exam
Tell
for
us. You
my
sent me a
A-grade.
message and you said you failed, you dog.
I told everyone. I told Chris. Told him I failed. Told my dad I failed. He fucking cracked it.
Can I just say I saw the text message you sent me. I just didn't know how to respond, so I was waiting for you to ring me. I saw it when you texted me.
I failed myself because I wanted 100%, but I got 95.
Congratulations.
So,
Congratulations. Eric, how's the week?
Yeah, good, man. Getting raped by my boss every day.
Standard.
you're
what we
always
work
out of
for.
darts, bro.
Yeah, I know. I'm running out.
So I got a full packet.
Beautiful. See, this is what I like, yeah.
That's what he works for.
Bloody beauty.
It's all I'm fucking good for.
Bloody fucking
Bloody
beauty. Bloody beauty.
Where's your vape, you fucking
Fun the
poofed
smoking
up?
habits.
Where's your fucking vape too?
Yeah.
He's on the vape game.
Good
So
as.
we got
Hey,
the-
I haven't had a
Nice.
ciggy. When was Halloween? Fuck.
Oh.
2 months ago?
All right, listen.
So
we're
I'm
gonna
gonna
do
see-
one of our segments is gonna be vaping versus smoking. We got 2 smokers and 2 vapors.
I'll tell you exactly. We'll be back. I'll tell you why vaping is better than smoking.
All right,
Let's
so
Soon.
how was you say you got raped by your boss?
Always.
Always, Michael.
I've been actually. I haven't been raped by my boss personally. I've actually just been sick, coming over a cold.
Poor
Is it everyone
Wog
these
cold?
days?
You know what cold though.
Yeah, the
one of them
throaty
ones?
ones.
That's it, man. Just working always.
Good.
9 to 5.
Kyle,
It's been alright. Fucking knee deep in concrete all week.
slaving the day for
Mate,
the Aussie
couldn't think of
dollar.
anything fucking better, huh? It's special. But yeah, no, I've been looking forward to this episode. But as soon as we heard that we're doing an episode about pretty much stories of us all kind of literally growing up together.
I think this was Eric's idea.
Yeah, well, I remember
remember-
Eric sent
Yeah, I
me a
was
message.
So
Get
so
me on
So
this
I
fucking
want to
podcast.
say, I want to say
You wanna
this
say
story.
it?
So Eric sent me a message and he goes, was talking about the podcast and he goes, oh, we really should do an episode one day of stories. I was a bit skeptical about it. I thought
we sat
I
down.
rang
We
George.
sat down. No, this is when we sat down at the back last Thursday.
No, didn't I ring you?
Nah, we sat down and we'll go through who we're gonna have on, and you're like, oh,
I
Eric
said it might
messaged
not
me.
be a good idea. I thought, fuck, maybe we should fucking, focus on getting
this-
some small businesses.
No,
like,
it's because he's gonna use us for fame. He's using us for clout.
I didn't say that.
That's what I said.
Toxic Tez, I'm
Anyway,
coming for
You're
you.
here? Are you
Overthought.
Toxic as.
Toxic Tez, I'm coming for you.
Overthought. Fucking grouse idea.
It
True?
is. I thought we'd get someone else. What the idea was is we'll find someone else who we used to hang out with back in the days,
Yeah.
and I couldn't think of anyone
Besides
until I
these two.
fucking bumped into him at fucking Pier Street.
Happened to run into
Bumped into him. I'm like, fuck, bro. I'm like,
Pier
oh, I
Street
remember
too.
the old day. Yeah, Pier,
And that whole
Wolf Pier
place.
Street.
Yeah, that-
Always,
The
it's
place
always
where
in
we
Pier
fucking
Street.
grew up, see?
That's the birthplace of this friendship
It
we've
is.
all
But you
had.
know, but you know the funny part, and I said it to Eric before. There's 2 parts to this. I said to Eric that it's funny because you'll go to the shops or something, and you'll see guys you used to spend like fucking 12 years of schooling with, and you may not have spoken to them for a year, but they walk straight past you, don't even look at you.
Yeah,
Whereas
they
with
think
you
they're better than
boys,
you.
it's like doesn't matter how long it's been.
That's the kind of friendships you want to maintain, but doesn't
Bro.
matter how much time and distance has elapsed. So like, if you can see each other not in 10 months,
No.
and you see each other that 3 seconds, it's concrete.
You're always happy for a chat, cunt. You never shut up.
You never. You like, all we're gonna speak about is Macedonia,
Wait,
and we're talking on. That's
talk in the microphone.
About a fist away.
bloody good.
So kind of where did this friendship kind of start?
Altona
The
Beach.
long friendship kind of start.
All right,
How old were we all, bud?
all right. I reckon I was 14.
Yeah, 14 years,
I
7.
met
you're a bit
I
older.
met you at I don't know if you want to
Right.
bleep the 13th birthday.
Correct. Yes.
At that hall?
No. I think
Was it?
before that.
No, you invited me to
I
that
invited
birthday.
you.
You
Like, I
plus
got you
one
plus
me.
one.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we would have met at the beach.
At the
Would've been the
beach.
beach.
At the
I think
beach,
I came
definitely.
late. We went to school together, high school.
High school.
Only
yeah.
for a couple of years.
Yeah.
I met you through punch-ons.
What punch odds?
West
We'll
side.
get to that. We'll get to that.
Melbourne's west.
But I think I came late to the Altona scene because I was never. My parents fucking.
You
didn't
don't-
let me
You
out of the
never were.
house.
You were never very outgoing. Kind
You
of
know,
thing.
you
were
know
never
how
really
we
out.
met.
Nah, because
You were-
my
you were-
parents never let me.
But you were very into your music as well.
Yeah,
He was, yeah.
Bro, we
100%.
literally met at Altona Beach. You and Corey had a GoPro, and you were doing flips off the pier.
I've still got that.
And you
You
came up to me and my
motherfuckers.
cousin Silvio, and you're like, because
No,
Silvio
you
was
came
doing
to
fucking
us, you
flips.
goose.
No.
Yes, you did.
Why would I come up to you and say, can you film us? Corey went up to Silvio and was like, can we film you doing that flip off the fucking pier? And then we did. And then we ended up getting, I think, fish and chips or pizza. And then
I'll find that one
it
day.
sprouted into a
Stella's
beautiful
special.
friendship. Stella's pizza, mate. What a
Stella's
fucking
pizza.
But I
friendship.
remember like the summer times, it was always the fucking casual, like the same group. Like
Yeah,
even
it
like
was.
you'd have Stellas up the road, you'd walk through Stellas, there'd be half of fucking Altona there.
And you know
Everyone knew
everyone.
each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was that vibe.
Yeah,
It
you're
was-
there catching trains at fucking 14 years old. You get there 8 o'clock in the morning. You don't leave till
You almost-
fucking last
Yeah.
train.
You
Literally.
almost, you almost get stabbed at train stations.
Yeah. It was.
I
That
got
was the
dropped.
thrill
I
of
got
it.
dropped at
And
Altona.
when
That was
someone
the
put a
thrill.
knife to my throat.
Can we
yeah.
talk about that?
I don't know.
I
Can we talk
actually
about that?
witnessed that whole thing as
Yeah.
well.
You were there too.
Big fuck.
So
I wasn't there, but I was at Altona.
yeah. So
I came
my sister was being a hero back in the days.
Which one?
Stella. Who
Yeah.
ust? What? My little sister when she was 8.
Oh, I don't know, bro.
She was
Start
I don't
trouble
know, actually,
full-
might-
Lady,
8-year-old
full
hero.
troublemaker.
8-year-old hero. Anyway, so my sister was starting trouble with a chick. Anyway, they're starting to like yell at each other, screaming. I'm just like, can you just? And I was like to this girl, I'm not gonna say her name. I'm like, can you just shut the fuck up? And out in front of everyone, there's about
We know her name.
30, 40 people there. Yeah. Anyway, so out of the crowd comes this man,
Who was the
tattoos,
chick? Can I bleep her? Oh,
And then her old man comes out.
and then her old man comes out.
she's been through the whole of Melbourne.
Fuck. Whole of Melbourne.
Go.
Jesus Christ.
Timestamp.
Anyway,
Yeah,
so
Sydney.
this man comes out from the crowd, fucking real Gino looking cunt, yeah.
Yeah,
Had knuckle dusters in one hand, covered in tattoos.
yeah.
Comes up to me and I'm sitting on the rail, yeah. Pulls out like this little fucking hand thing and he just
Swiss
presses
knife.
the button,
Yeah.
switchblade.
What, her old
Switchblade
man?
knife,
Yeah, and this cunt threw me over the fucking rail with him holding on to me. So he came over with me with a knife to my throat going, talk to my fucking daughter like that, I'll fucking kill you, you cunt. Me, bro, I was 14, yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Crying. I
As
was
you would.
crying. Please don't kill me. I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry. Please stop. And he's going, I'll fucking murder you, you fucking cunt. This isn't going on TikTok. I'll fucking murder you, you fucking cunt. And I just shit myself, man.
Yeah.
I shit myself.
Have
Oh,
you
and
had,
then,
have
and
you had
then
a
you know
ting
what
with
happened?
her?
Hey?
Have you had a little ting with her?
With no, I
Timestamp.
don't think so.
I
And
had
you know-
I had when I was about 15.
Snap. I will snap. Like, it's coming off camera, yeah? That's about it, man.
Beautiful. It's
Yeah,
shut
I'm pretty
up.
sure if I look at our chats on Facebook, the Slayers chat, I can pull some up. You know what? I can get it up, I'm telling you.
Jesus, that
Do you remember the
chat
Slayers
was
chat?
fucking. What was that? That was with
Fuck.
Ivan, Paul
got
Meg the
Ivan.
Bosco,
Yeah, Paul
Yeah.
Magna Boobsco, yeah, that was his name.
remember
Dakota,
Paul?
Dakota. Who
What's
else?
Dakota
Cooper.
doing nowadays?
Keep Almond Brown.
Well, how's he?
Dakota.
He's matured a bit
He's
too.
good, man. He's good.
He's actually a good bloke.
I
He's
used
a
to,
very
we used
Dakota.
to argue.
Shout out
heaps.
to this guy, man.
Yeah, he's a good bloke.
You guys
now.
went through the ringer together, but he comes out. He's just a top bloke, man.
And I remember you always the middleman, you poor cunt.
Yeah,
You
I
always
had
trying to
spot it.
keep the peace.
It's so bad because I actually liked you the whole time. I loved your family. I loved the Zamets. And, you know, I got to support this cunt.
Well,
I'm
because
still
I was
his-
close with your cousin too.
That's why.
Steph and I were like best
Steph,
friends in
yeah.
year 8.
There you go.
And it's just like, what do you? I can't fight with people, you know. And then fucking down the track, as you do, you mature up. You see them walking down the street, you stop, you talk to each
Talk and
other,
shit, yeah,
and you
yeah.
get to see how people
Yeah.
grow. You know what I mean? Which is
He's
fucking
grown up good, man.
the beautiful thing about fucking turning into adults, I suppose.
100%.
But
Fucking-
back to Altona.
Anyway, that day, so after that happened, I'd run across the tracks till I'd get away because I wasn't running through that crowd and back to him because he walked down the ramp.
Yeah.
I ran onto the station. I jumped the tracks, jumped the fence. Anyway, it all died down, so I'm like, oh, I'll go back in. And stupid me for some reason jumped the fence, jumped the tracks back onto the ramp. There was a cop there. He's like, what the fuck do you think you're doing? He grabbed me. And I just fucking pazzed out. Yeah, I'm like, someone just tried to fucking stab me, and I had to cut my neck, like
Yeah.
cut my throat.
He held the knife there, yeah.
And I'm like, look, someone tried to fucking cut my throat, this and that. And then the cop's like, fuck, he's not joking.
Oh, they took it serious.
Yeah, then they took it serious. Thank God.
Bro, these candles aren't working.
No,
No,
I'm
they're
fucking
they're
big.
fucking caca.
I reckon we're gonna have to move inside.
Nah,
Anyway,
we're
go.
gonna suffer.
Go.
What happened? Where did anything more happen with that situation?
The cops left it for a year, bro. And after that, I was just like, fuck
Never
this.
doing it,
Fuck it,
there's no
yeah.
point. They do nothing.
Yeah. Well,
What's
am I
up,
Too
gonna
much
police?
do?
You do
information,
nothing.
too much paperwork to catch up, but fucking
Yeah.
then when someone fucking kills someone, that's a different
it's
story. then, yeah?
serious.
That's when they take it serious. It's like that cocksucker up the road.
It's
They'll
serious.
do something when he
Serious.
fucking kills someone.
I'm 30th.
Anyway,
I'm 30th.
Can we talk about the fucking Willie High verse?
I don't do if
Bayside
buts or
days?
maybes. I do absolutes.
Really high versus Bayside days. Fuck.
Is that Paddy Pimblett?
No, you never seen that video. I don't do if buts or maybes. I only do
Oh
absolutes.
yeah, that yeah.
And if
I've
your
seen
aunt
it.
had balls, she'd be your uncle, but she doesn't, so she's not. You know what I'm trying to say, Chris?
Cocksucker. Yeah, Willie High versus Bayside. So let's talk about that. I remember there was one fucking kind of incident that sticks out to me.
Yeah, that was definitely
The incident.
We won't.
the incident.
We'll make
this
we'll
the
make
incident?
nicknames.
The train.
So the Willie High fella,
Yeah, we'll call him Eshe
we'll call him Eshe,
because yeah.
who I actually fucking really like him now. He's fucking turned a new leaf, yeah.
Before we get into the story, I actually see he actually walked into my barber.
Mm.
I was getting a haircut.
What haircut?
Clean shave every week. Every
Doing
week,
his
clean
rounds.
shave. And he
Doing the
walked
usual.
in. Whatever, he had a cap on. Took his cap off. Because I was sitting next to my mate Ilya. And he goes, I go, remember that fight? And he goes, yeah. I go, that's him. He goes, fuck, all right. He goes, be ready if something happens. I doubt it's going to happen. It's fucking 6 years ago.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah.
Anyway, he took off his hat. Poor bloke, fucking all bald here. And yeah, his hair was all long.
He
here.
never
I
had
go,
good hair.
What the hell?
He never had good hair.
Yeah. But he didn't say nothing to me. I looked at him a few times, but nothing happened. No words were
Oh.
exchanged or anything. But yeah, that, you know what? That kind of made me who I am today. That
Good.
scared the fuck out of me.
Do you want to
That situation.
kind of share the story a little bit?
So
Because you know more in detail.
Me
You don't
be-
have to go too far in detail, but
me being a hero, I tried to get into a situation that I was not needed in. Fuck, ugly. Yeah, just trying to
So
be,
tired.
just trying to be that center of attention kind of person.
yeah.
And
Was this Will Bayside days?
yeah,
Oh fuck!
this happened at the train
Remember when I-
station, Willie North Station.
Remember when I used to fucking stand at the fence and hang out with you guys? Like, it was like the boy in striped pajamas. I used to go to Willie Bayside and I used to stand on the outside, like all in my casual clothes, and all these cunts in their school uniform would come and hang out
Yeah,
at the
because
fence
you're a
line.
year older, aren't you?
Yeah, so when I'd be off for like pracs or whatever, I was not pracs, fucking
Free
like
periods.
free periods and stuff.
Yeah.
I'd go to Willie Bayside and go hang out with them, and then catch a fucking bus home.
That's the best.
Sorry, continue with your story.
Yeah, tried to get myself into a situation that I was not needed in,
Situation.
and he struck me,
Yeah.
hit me straight in the nose.
Did he knock you?
I feel like I dropped. I feel like he busted my nose up.
Yeah, you had a blood nose.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I fell to the ground. And because you know how back in the day we all thought we were cool and, you know, you'd let your backpack strings like all the way loose.
Yeah,
and, like,
yeah.
slap
Low
your
low
ass.
ball, yeah.
Drags on
I
the
tried to
bottom.
get out and my arm actually got stuck. This is what I can remember.
Yeah.
My arm got stuck. And then I remember a lot of friends of mine from school, they're all like pushing him back, whatnot. Whatever. Got on the train. Williamstown always had the back carriage, and Bayside always had the second last
Yeah.
carriage. So we're staring off, you know, through the carriage or whatever. He got off the train, you know, a few words were exchanged. I told my old man, and he
I
goes,
got the cunt.
Get it?
he goes, you got belted, didn't ya? I go, yeah, I guess you can call it that.
Mm.
Because what are you going to do about it? I go, what am I supposed to do about it? He goes, well, fuck, if you hurt you hurt him.
There you go.
So I ended up going back there.
The Wog way.
We ended up having a fight on the train. Mind you, before this, I was getting death threats. I'm going to stab ya, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that.
That's a very.
I
bogan
was
thing
I
to
was a
do.
really high. I was a really
Right.
high kid, and I was kind of on the fence, yeah, because I'd
Yeah.
fucking jump on the bus with you guys at Laverton or
Yeah.
whatever, and fuck, take it from me, the really high fucking boys were like just feral, man.
Yeah.
Like
They wanted my head.
And
They
I just
wanted
want
my
to
head.
say, because there'll be a lot of these stories that we're talking about, but they're kind of stories back then. A lot of us have kind of like built bridges over it all now.
Yeah,
Like we all
100%.
talk to each other and shit. So it's not. These are just stories,
The
yeah.
beef squashed.
But yeah. But dude, they were feral, man. Like smoking cones, fucking going. We had this little
Punching
spot
that,
called
yeah,
Chill Spot.
Yeah.
At Williamstown train station, we found all these abandoned couches, bro. And every lunchtime, these cunts would go and just fucking.
Real
Punch
bad.
on
That's fucking.
Yeah,
that's
that's
Poking
in
Senior
what year?
vibes.
Nine,
That
10?
is Poking Senior vibes.
That's the caliber of
I
people
swear.
Yeah.
you were arguing with.
Yeah. But yeah, we went back one day. Do you remember my Tongan mate? Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I squared up with him with Jane.
Yeah, I think you
Jane
did
Hill.
actually. Yes.
Yeah.
I do remember
But
that.
I've never seen him since.
Yeah. Oh, I think he went down a wrong path. To
Okay.
be honest.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, he said to me, he goes, "Go do it." He goes, "I got your back."
Mm.
So I walked through the carriage. I went up to him. I said to him, he was sitting down. I go, "Get up." He's like, "No." I'm like, "Get the fuck up."
At
I
least
go-
you gave him a chance to square up.
I go, "Get
Be in
up."
bed.
He goes, "No, I don't want to get up." I go, "Just get the fuck up and let's sort it out." Whatever. He ended up getting up, and I just remember this moment so vividly. He had his hat on, and he like took it off so slowly, like it was in a movie scene.
Slow
And
motion.
He's like,
Slow motion effect.
because at this time I grabbed him, I had him by his shirt, and he's like to me, he's like, "Get your fucking hands off me." And I'm like, "Fuck you, cunt." And then we started going on against the door, and I'm like, I'm not a real, I've never had a fight. I go, I might hit ya, I might not connect. I could get hit and I'll get dropped.
It's nervous throwing that
Yeah.
first punch when you've never thrown one.
Anyway, we're just punching each other in the gut. And then I'm like, you know what? I'll just pick this cunt up. I grabbed him from his thighs. I turned around and I slammed him on the floor.
Yeah.
Me not knowing the story until later, he actually hit his head on the back of the pole.
Yep. I remember
and
this.
knocked himself out. Oh, I knocked him out.
Mm-hmm.
KO.
It was, man, because it was spoken about
Fatality.
for a week really
And-
high.
Like, once he's hit the ground, I've gone and punched him a few times in the face, whatnot. He got stomped on, not by me, by other people, which is pretty cowardly. It wasn't their fight.
Look, at the end of the day, at least when he was sitting down, you didn't hit him because that would have been a fucking coward punch.
Fuck, that's
Can
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can I
you
just
did
say
give him a
you would
chance
have
to
you would
square
have been 15, 16, yeah.
100%.
Bro,
Yeah,
that's a
different morals,
big
man.
fucking
Yeah.
like that's a man's move. Get
Yeah.
the fuck up, cunt.
Yeah.
Let's sort it
Because
out.
Yeah.
I got
You
out,
know?
I got off Newport, and then I jumped on the Werribee line. Whatever, I'm on my phone, and I'm looking at him. I said, tip of my finger, I got blood.
Mm.
Fuck, am I bleeding? Am I bleeding? Nah. You remember Sanya Tragovska? Tragovska? Is that her name?
Trajkovska.
Yeah.
No.
No?
What's her name?
Sanya. She used to hang around with Monica Fanua. She played soccer a lot.
No, I don't think
She was
so,
a little
no.
girl anyway. She was still on that train. She goes, "Eric, he's not moving." I go, "What do you mean he's not moving?" She goes, "There's blood everywhere."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Fuck, that's his blood."
Yeah.
Anyway, I get a couple photos sent to me later on. He had like tubes in his mouth and whatnot. And then I found out his stepdad was a cop or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, I went over to South America for 2 months. And I'm thinking, fuck, when I get back, it'll be all...
What'd you bring me?
Oh, that's what I brought you the cross. Yeah, you still got that thing?
Yeah, of course.
I don't even know where mine is.
That's how we've solidified our friendship. I'm like, bring me back a
Gold.
cross. No,
Yeah,
silver, bro.
You
Gold.
knew he was a good mate. when
I
he
didn't
got
have
that
enough money,
No.
so I bought him silver. But yeah, I went to South America for 2 months, and I'm thinking, this will be all good. Then my mum's calling me, cops are coming to the house, they're bothering me, they want to know where you are. I told them you're overseas.
He jumped the border. He fucking gapped it.
I was gonna say,
Story like you
jumped
knock
the
someone out and
fucking
you just
border.
fuck off to South
Yeah.
America for fucking 2 months.
I shit you not, I left within the next week.
That's tar.
Like
Like, it was a proper fucking movie set. I
Kingpin
didn't drop
druggie
the
running from
country.
feds.
How sus would that be? Cops rock up. He's not in the country.
Yeah, he's actually he's probably, this guy's actually dangerous.
Mexico too.
Yeah.
They must have thought he was dangerous, man. Oh, this cunt's actually
Mexico out of all
He's
places.
a fucking
as well.
he's a fucking drug mule, guys. What are you doing?
And I got back, and then straight away, as soon as I got back, the next day I was arrested, got taken in for interview, and there was a bunch of messages being sent, I was shown and whatnot, what I've said. Obviously said I'll fucking kill ya, blah, blah, all that bullshit.
That you said or that he said?
That I said. And the same thing, it was just back and forth.
Oh, you know what it's like when you.
Yeah, that's it. You're all fucking.
When you
Someone tells me
fucking-
going to kill you, I'll tell you I'm going to
When
kill you
you
back.
when you're young, dumb, and full of cum,
That's it. I was still there.
Yeah.
full of testosterone.
Full test.
Yeah, went to court. Luckily, I got let off for first offence.
Lucky.
And I got charged with I just had to do a year of anger management classes,
Beautiful.
which was 1 day a week.
I don't even
Yeah.
think you're like the least angriest.
That's what I'm
person I've
saying.
ever
Yeah.
met
Like,
in
he
my
But
didn't
that's
need
what
to.
I'm
That
saying.
was part of his program.
After that, I've never really been in a fight. To be
Yeah,
honest,
but,
I'm
bro, you
kind
were-
of scared.
You were,
You know
you
what I
were, you've mellowed out heaps, man. Like I remember,
Yeah.
like you were like not loud, but
No, he's always been ready. I've known.
you
Yeah.
were like
Yeah.
you were
on edge.
yeah, like
Always on fucking shit.
You always were alert, like you
Yeah.
knew what was around
Yeah.
you, like. But now you just like fucking go with the
Nah.
flow, bro.
Yeah,
It's the
100%. Man. It's the
best.
best way to be.
Yeah,
It's-
man.
Like I said, that moment really justified, who
We're
I am
waking
as
up, man. We're
as a
waking up big
person.
time.
Yeah, it definitely changed my views of things. I don't like fighting because shit like that can happen so quickly.
Yeah.
Like, shit, not the fight lasted 5 seconds
That's all. Yeah.
because I literally dropped him, he hit his head, he was already out.
And that's
and
it. Just that quick.
that's all it
your
was.
life
And your
could've been
first
over.
one too.
That's all it was.
Mm.
And was it worth it? Of course not.
Hey, undefeated 1-0.
It's all
Bottom
there,
line
bro.
is, don't fuck with Eric Hernandez. Bottom line.
That's
it.
But that's how I was known at Altona. Like, that's how I met Ivan. Ivan goes, "You're that bloke." Because we were playing soccer on the beach. I was playing with Ali Alte and that.
Mm-hmm.
And Ivan joined in and he slide tackled me.
Mm.
And he fucking necked me.
Yeah.
As he does.
As he
yeah,
fucking
he's a
does.
fucking hack.
He's
that cunt.
no, not even. Ivan's just, and we're gonna get him on in a couple of weeks. Hopefully, he's just been a fucking difficult prick.
Mm-hmm.
He's,
Fuck you, Ivan.
he is just in a loving way. Like, he's one of my closest mates, and I'll be hanging out with him, and he'll just switch, and he'll just fucking go, fucking feral, mate.
Yeah, he's a cook.
He's just start fucking humping you. And
Yeah, but he was
bashing
like
you
that
and
at school
throwing
too. He
you
was
down.
always. What was he
Yeah.
like at school? You know what he was like. He was fucking
Ivan
funny,
is
yeah.
he's very funny.
He
I
was-
remember this one story.
I am a
I
victim of
slept
sexual
over at his
assault.
house. I woke up to him playing with my ear.
There you go.
Like
Yeah,
this.
he's a
what's that thing
Whisper.
that
he's a fucking
does that
weird
thing,
guy. Yeah, he does that flick of
The
the ear.
flicking, and then he puts his his lobe in.
Yeah.
Well, I saw him for the first time at Railway Hotel for your birthday.
He's a fucking
And
funny
fuck, I
cunt.
hadn't seen him since school, and he's
Yeah.
the fucking exact same person.
Nah,
He
he's,
hasn't changed. He's one of those
Exact
guys
same
that will-
person.
yeah,
he's
yeah,
such a
he'll
great
always be
kid, man.
playful side,
His
man.
family's beautiful.
God bless.
Yeah, you couldn't put it past.
Alhamdulillah. Anyway, let's go to your questions.
You want to do questions?
He did ask a few.
Yeah, last night about 2:30 in the morning, I woke up, and fucking my phone was going ballistic. There was like fucking 10, 15 questions in like 5 minutes. It was fucking spastic.
Obviously, it was one person just
Yeah,
spit
well, I
fire
tried
and
to have a
shit.
look. I couldn't see who it was.
It was probably the biggest fan. It was
What?
So-
Can you see
My
when it's
mum.
on anonymous?
No, you can't. But
Ah.
by the way that I try and see it is who's viewed the story. So I can see before, like the first time you
Yeah.
refresh it, you see who's recently viewed it, and then once
Yeah.
you swipe down and swipe up, it goes back
Yeah.
to its normal algorithm. So the first one is
a
who was
discussion.
the last dude you texted?
It's the Marty to hurry the fuck up,
same. Smarty, get the fuck over here.
Probably you, George.
of course.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm
would've
still
been
on
one
your
of you
fucking
guys.
favourites.
We've already had this asked hottest sport.
The fuck? What do you mean hottest?
I don't know
sport?
what that is. Would you be
Like
a,
hottest guys or?
Would you be a
Soccer,
stay-at-home dad
Ronaldo.
if your wife made 500k a year?
100%.
Wait, what was
Without
the
a doubt.
question?
Would you be a stay-at-home dad if your wife made 50k a year?
Mate, I'll scrub
50K
I'll
or
scrub the
500?
floors on my
500K,
knees.
100%.
I said
Even
the-
50K.
I said the same
literally-
thing. Like I drive, so there's a job in Toorak that I do straight off St George's Road. I've said this story before.
You've said it on like 2 episodes
Have
in the
I?
past.
Anyway, they're beautiful houses there, and every time I drive past, I just think, "Fuck, my missus can go and be a lawyer." For,
I'm not gonna make it, but my missus
go,
will.
and I'll
Yeah.
stay home. I'll change nappies
100%.
all day. Would you do it?
100%. Without a doubt, undoubtedly, yeah, I would scrub the
said yes?
toilets, man.
100%.
There we
Of
go.
course.
Actually,
I'd
you
be
know
the
what?
best house
Before we
husband.
fucking move on to fucking questions,
Are you,
you know
getting
what?
eaten alive? I'm fucking getting eaten
Hey,
alive.
hey, I think I'm getting muzzy bites on my fucking face. To be fair,
On the
I just
break,
shake my
can
head,
we
man,
move
I'm
inside?
Come on, we're gonna fit.
Yeah, bro. I'm getting eaten at the moment right
Why
now.
don't you squash it, you fucking mama? Look.
Anyway,
Bro, we went on to talk about how we knew Eric and how we met Eric. Didn't even talk about Michael, bro.
Sorry, Michael.
Selfish pricks.
well,
I'm
you
just
know
trying-
what?
just trying to be a fan
I'm
of
not
Mike,
even
yeah.
here. Yeah, it's
pull me
okay.
up on it.
I'm
I just
not
remembered.
even here. I'm not even
Pull me
here.
up on it.
He's not here.
I told you I'll go home.
He's a ghost.
I'll
Michael,
go home.
Shut the fuck up and tell me a little bit about you and how we've all met.
I think I met probably you first, obviously, because of school.
Yeah.
I think me and Kyle had met at the start of Emmanuel College.
Yeah, but we
No,
were
you
never
would have
really.
been. You would have been in year 7
I
when
would
we
have
met.
been year 7 because you were always a year above me. Yeah, I
But
was
we
in
were
that
never
year
really
level below.
tight. We
No.
never really. I mean, the only time we probably ever hung out was probably when.
It was always through mutuals, I think, growing
and
up.
soccer. Remember the
and
soccer? pitch?
the pitches versing each other.
Mm.
You know, there's year 8 versus year 9, year 8 versus year 9s and 9s and 10s and so on and so forth. But
And there
I
was
think
always
school
there was
definitely
always
connected
that
us.
one cunt that hung around.
Who?
We'll bleep his name.
yeah,
Oh.
this guy is proper annoying, man.
Oh,
He actually like his
still the
presence.
same.
I
Yeah,
Still the
felt so
same.
annoyed by our presence, man. Like it's pretty bad.
Like this cunt, like he's one of those guys that you don't see for a long time, and then you see him. He'll obviously talk to you. Yeah.
Yeah,
And you're
but
just
fuck,
like, you have not
The
fucking
most
changed.
generic conversation, like there's no witfulness, not intelligent,
Nah.
just like
Bro,
You're
all he does
speaking
is
to a brick wall.
criticize me about my youth.
Oh.
That's all he does.
Oh,
Yeah.
work, money.
Yeah.
I'm a steel fixer.
Still fixer.
I'm a operator one day. I'm a concreter. Shut up, cunt. But yeah,
Pretty
that's
sure
how-
he came out of his mum's womb with a beard. That's right.
Yeah, well, when he was like, when he was
Had
15,
a rug on his chest.
I almost got suspended from high school in year 8 because he went to. He
Yeah.
ended up moving to my school, and we're at the swimming carnival.
Nah, he started
went
at
to
your
St.
school.
Paul.
Yeah, and he was in year 8, I was in year 7, and we're at the swimming carnival, and he walked past and he was topless, and I've just yelled out in front of everyone. I'm like, oh my god, there's a bear, and he just, bro, that kid saw fucking red. Like, you know, you don't run in the pool, don't
Yeah.
run near the pool. Bro, I was sprinting, I fucking shit myself. He started chasing me.
Oh, fuck.
I was running for my life. I'm like, this bear's gonna eat me. The bear's gonna eat me. Stupid. Yeah, I'm egging him on. I'm egging him on, and he's fucking chasing me. A teacher had to fucking spear tackle him to stop him because he just would not. He was seeing fucking red, bro. I was scared for my life.
Well, I had a little tiff with him. Do you remember what's her name's brother? So
Yeah.
when that whole friendship group used to hang around, we were at fucking Saltwater Coast or whatever, yeah?
Hanging out in the car park.
Yeah, doing skids and shit.
Typical.
I had
Single
a
penis.
tiff, and I pushed him into Manny's Hilux passenger door.
Did he go through
It wasn't a big push, but there was a dent. Fuck me, bro. This cunt, when he found out that now this guy used to idolise Manny. Anything Manny did, he wanted
Yeah, well,
to
he
do.
was always in the gym with
Yeah.
him.
Correct. Manny went to the gym, he did. Manny had a Hilux, he bought a Hilux. Anyway, as soon as he found out that he dented Manny's Hilux and Manny was angry, this cunt started running down fucking Saltwater fucking road or whatever it's called, crying. It was the funniest thing in the fucking
No.
world. But I feel like he only did that and was friends with these people to try and fit in, and that was the fucking really sad part.
He actually seemed like he couldn't find his niche. Like
Yeah.
he felt like he floated around a bit.
Like, he's a pain
And-
in the ass, but he's a
Yeah.
fucking good kid, yeah?
He means
Yeah,
well.
all in all, yeah, I don't think he means any harm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've never had a
How
drama with
did you
anything.
boys meet Mark?
Eric and I actually we fucking go way back, man. Eric and I actually, we were in like the biggest trio, the best mates in probably.
broskies.
Yeah.
That
the
was
broskies.
the fucking
yeah,
broskies.
we-
I
me and
always
Eric
wanted to
have
be one of the
gone-
broskies too.
Who are the
I always tried to
broskies?
slide
that
my way
was-
in.
Nah, me and
Myself,
Eric have love
Michael,
for each other a
and
long
Declan.
time, man.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's when, because we went to Bali at
Went to Bali together at
14
16.
years old.
What
no,
fucking
younger.
15? No,
15.
15.
15
You
we
guys
were
would have been
there.
16. I was probably
Yeah.
15.
That was an iconic fucking friendship.
Mate, what
Everyone-
fucking group
yeah.
of three at
Everyone
15,
wanted to
16
fuck
go
At that
Bali
age,
together?
everyone's like, "What are you doing in Bali?" We're like, "We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know."
Bro,
The
I
fact
remember
that-
you
Drinking
cunts
this
used to
strange
send
tea
me
with mushrooms in
videos.
it. I don't know what
Yeah,
they do,
cool.
but I'm
Oh
seeing
God,
fucking
honestly,
sounds.
these guys, well, let me tell you, they fucking done my head in. I remember this one story in Bali. These cunts, him and Declan both, like, they were just, I was the youngest of the group,
All
yeah?
ganging up on
And
him.
as soon as we get on that fucking plane, they just gang up, yeah, like picked on me, like a little brother vibe. This one night in the hotel, I remember I was trying to sleep, and they got a portable speaker and they put it underneath the crack of the fucking door, and they were playing annoying sound compilations. Do you remember?
Yeah,
All that
yeah.
shit. And then you spray deodorant on my blanket cover when I went to the bathroom. I jump in bed and they light the whole bed on fire while I'm in bed.
Because mind you, yeah, like we literally got under the blanket and just spraying Rexona. There's a full can.
Full can of Rexona.
And then he
fully
jumped
sprayed.
he
I
jumped in bed.
They light it.
And we lit it. Dumb cunt Declan, he had his face right there. And it burnt all his front hair off, his eyebrows.
Yeah.
Because
While I'm in the bed too,
blanket
oh,
actually
fuck.
went...
He would have been spewing too, yeah, because he's a bit of a pretty boy.
No,
He
he
was
was laughing. He
fucking
was
pissing himself,
wild,
was
man.
he?
Kid was wild. He didn't
himself.
give a fuck,
I
bro.
thought he would have been spewing.
Nah. He was wild. He was wild.
Fuck,
But
there you
yeah,
go.
it was.
I think
it was
we've all
actually
had a
pretty good.
tiff with that guy, like a little friendship
Yeah,
stint with
but
him.
that's just
Yeah.
the way shit goes, yeah. And sometimes you work it out, sometimes you don't.
Sometimes
I think
those,
in this
sometimes you move
instance,
forward.
it just
Actually-
doesn't get worked out.
Yeah, we'll stop it.
All right, we'll be back.
After a long, hard fucking
Change of locations.
fuck around.
Too many mosquito bites.
The only one.
Not really.
I'm
Anyone else
alright.
copping mosquito bites?
I had a couple on my ankle, but...
Yeah, but he's got a fucking
Michael?
bald head.
The
and he
worst,
thought
man.
he'd...
The worst?
Pretty sure I've got one on my eyelid.
Where are
Look
your
at my
mosquito
eyelid,
bites?
man. Look, I've got one here. Can you all see? I can feel one on my eyelid.
And I'm the only one.
Yeah. You know what I
Anyway.
mean, mosquito bites, you fucking shit.
Bali.
fucker.
We left off at Bali.
Yeah, that
Yeah, the
that
fucking-
trip was... Yeah,
So how
unreal.
old were you? Like 14, yeah?
Yeah, well,
15,
Michael was the
16.
youngest. Obviously, Declan was the oldest of the group. I was middle. But yeah, it would have been like 15, 16 we were. Running amok there at that
Because
age.
doesn't Declan's mum live there?
Yeah,
Correct.
I think she's in and out.
Yeah.
Yeah, she comes back sometimes and whatnot. Who?
FIFO.
Fly in, fly out.
Fly in, fly out.
Well, there you go. You
Pretty
learn something
much.
new every day.
I've actually never met her before.
Beautiful lady.
Yeah, yeah,
Beautiful
yeah.
lady.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You can really see Like if you meet the all the siblings, you can see where they get their personalities from.
Yeah.
It's definitely their mum. Definitely their mum.
Yeah, well, I met the old man a couple of times, and he wasn't
He-
very talkative.
He's
He's a very
tough bloke, man.
yeah.
Nice
He's
guy.
very
champion.
he's
But he
quiet.
But he's very
he's
quiet,
just,
You know,
very
you get to
quiet
know him,
bloke.
but he's probably like one of the. Such a nice guy. I
Nah,
reckon.
a beautiful guy.
He's such a good dad too.
Yeah.
Like I reckon he's unbelievable. I actually saw him out recently at Bar Bambi a couple months ago.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
car
I
loves
saw
the
him- I saw him
party.
at Williamstown, Pelican.
Loves a good fucking party, doesn't he?
Yeah,
He gets
bro.
out of the
Loves
house
a
a little
party,
too.
yeah.
Good on
Fucking
him, bro.
Charlie, man.
Well, I remember last
Yeah.
time I went to Declan's house and I just went for a quick visit. I was in the area and he goes, I go, where's your dad? He goes, oh, he just went to Vegas. I go, was it planned or something? And he goes, no, he just said to the boys, oh, let's go to Vegas for a week.
Fuck
They
yeah,
just
yeah.
just
Just
fuck off.
cause.
Just cause.
Just cause, yeah.
Be nice,
Good
wouldn't
life.
it?
Fucking oath, man. But yeah, good
Inshallah.
family. God bless him, man.
Want to
Inshallah.
do some more questions?
Hit me.
Yeah, I've got a question. If you could get a plane ticket anywhere tomorrow, where would you go?
Straight to Italy. Straight to Italy, man.
I'd go.
I'm
I'd
gonna
be
go to the motherland.
Yeah, I'd probably
Go
go
straight to the
Ibiza.
motherland. Go to Italy. Go see my family, man. South Italy, I reckon.
Mm.
Have you
Nothing like
been?
for sure. Yeah, yeah.
It's
You've been
another
a couple
fucking.
times, haven't you?
I've been the last time I went for a long time.
Yeah,
couple months.
that was by yourself, wasn't
yeah,
it?
with my dad originally. Then
Yeah.
he left me there as a punishment. I was meant to go. I was only meant to be there for a month.
Yeah.
He said he was going to be with me every day. We get to Italy and he leaves me there. You know, and he goes, "All right, I'm off to North Italy. See ya."
So he
Left
sent
me
you
with
to Italy for a punishment.
correct because I was fucking around in Melbourne when I was younger. He goes,
Yeah.
"You know what? I'm going to bring you to Italy. You're going to stay with your grandparents." But I was under the impression he was going to be with me there.
Yeah.
He left me there. This is the
Why?
woggiest wog thing you can fucking do to someone. We get there.
Yeah, learn Italian, you cunt.
Yeah, here's your fucking grandparents that you never met in your life. Ciao, I'm off. Mate, no internet, didn't even buy me a SIM card, nothing. No Google Translate, and my grandparents will speak. They expect me to speak in Italian, and I'm like, non capito, I don't understand what you're saying. He fucked me. He royally fucked me,
How
man.
was it once you settled in?
After that, though, I can tell you it's probably one of the best gifts a dad could give someone, man. He changed my life, man. That wasn't a punishment. That was like the fucking... How long was it going for, remember?
It was a lesson.
Still gone.
Fuck, it was a lesson, and it
ages.
made me. I was there for fucking months, man. Learned the language, found my own way, ventured out, did my own thing in Italy, in the village, like unreal.
What village was it from?
It was South Italy, but we're from Bari, yeah?
Yeah.
You know how Italy's the shape of a boot?
Mhm.
Bari's like located on the hill. Bari!
Oh, beautiful.
It's directly across Greece, pretty much, on the hill of the boot. So the town was called Torre Mare.
Excellent.
That's the fucking motherland. Greece.
Motherland.
That's where I'd go.
Biggest ick in a wog girl.
Where are you gonna go around the world?
Hey?
Where are
Oh,
you
yeah,
gonna
we-
go
oh,
around
he
the
said-
world?
I thought it
Ibiza.
was- Yeah, I said Ibiza.
And what did you say?
Ibiza.
You're going there too.
Where would you go?
Fucking
Smash.
Greece, mate.
Yeah.
In
Why would you
Naxos.
go-
Naxos.
Why would you go to Ibiza?
Because I want to
Women.
pay $40 for a fucking standard drink.
What?
Yeah, $40 for a drink over
It's
there.
expensive. Yeah.
What?
Fuck that.
Yeah, and apparently it's like $30 for
So
a bottle of
basically-
water.
Basically, it's a rich man's place.
100%. You don't go there for
Are
more
you
than a week.
serious?
Yeah, I swear to God. And
That's
but mind
fucking-
you, there a pinger there is $5, so you pick. You
Uh,
pick.
Yeah, I think
So-
drugs in countries like that. Like even you go to
You probably
Croatia,
stick
bro.
with it, yeah,
You go to Malta.
yeah.
Bro, when I went to Malta, I was 15. I went clubbing with my cousins. Some fucking little... I don't know if they've got them in Italy. You know those little, in like the middle of nowhere, they've got those fucking big domes where they plant all their shit in?
The little fucking huts or
Yeah,
whatever.
whatever they are.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like a
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
party
yeah.
in one of these huts,
It's
yeah?
bad,
The
man.
one thing I remember is just cunts like... doing these ones, bro.
Munching
And
on
it's
their
like, I'm
absolute
15,
gums.
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. I'm taking photos with my cousin with a ciggy in my mouth. I'm worried about my parents seeing a ciggy, and let alone there's all these cunts that are fucking...
Minging.
Yeah.
Hey, I tell you what, we'll go we'll stay on that kind of. That's something we can talk about.
Yeah.
Drug culture, right? Because my one regret in life was spending 10 minutes in fucking Cloud9. That place was,
Never been.
mate.
God's
If you fucking worked at Cloud9 with a fucking, when you go to the footy, the guys with the food,
Yeah.
they walk down the stands, and you had chewing gum selling for $10 a fucking packet, you would be a millionaire. All those people chew their fucking gums off.
Yeah.
It's disgusting, bro. And I don't do
I reckon
drugs. Yeah,
Revolver's worse.
Revolver's the same, but
Yeah.
Cloud9, I think
Better, I reckon it was
Cloud9,
better, man.
yeah,
Reckon?
Low key. South area, yeah.
Cloud9 was just fucking. It was a
Cloud9
dirty joint.
Rev's dirty, 100%.
I've been to Cloud9. I've spent a couple of nights there, and I fucking hate it.
Oh, it's a
I
fucking
only
shit
went
hole.
because I was fucking talking to a chick that fucking liked it.
Yeah.
there.
But there you
Well,
go.
that's the
What a
stupid.
different girl.
That's
bad.
that's fucking chasing really hard.
No, her brother was. Well, they're nice people, bro. There's nothing wrong with. There's nothing
Nothing
wrong
wrong with
them.
people that go to
It's
Cloud
just-
Nine.
No,
That's
but
where they
going to
like-
Cloud 9. Yeah,
That's just where they like to go. Yeah, but
She's a 10, but she goes to Cloud 9.
she's a fucking
I
one.
hated it. I hated it.
She's a
But,
one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Should we
a
do
one.
that? Hey,
She
think while we're doing the
appreciates-
podcast.
Culture though.
Hang on, just quickly. While we're doing this podcast, think of it. She's a 10, but in your head, and we'll
Yeah,
go through it at
that'll
the
help.
end.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, what were you saying?
I can't remember.
What's your opinion on drug culture?
Yeah, drug culture. Like I'll say, I've said it on the podcast many times. I smoke chuff. I love chuff. I mean, there's nothing wrong with chuff. I don't class
Yeah.
chuff as a drug. But then when you're jumping on like ice and stuff and fucking,
I think
that's
I
different. Yeah.
definitely agree 100%. I reckon, every now and then I used to smoke like religiously together. Whoever the fuck, you probably smoked all of you at some stage,
Yeah.
and yeah, that's probably the furthest I'd go.
What about like mushies?
No,
Probably wouldn't jump into the psychedelic realm.
that will fuck ya.
No,
Do you think do you
yeah.
class mushrooms
Look,
as a
I
drug?
do.
Yes.
I don't know, man. Like, I do respect people. I respect the drug. I wouldn't respect ice or anything because I know I've had conversations with people that have had it,
Mhm.
but I probably wouldn't. Like, I think you got to be in a good mental state. If you really suffer from anxiety, it's probably not a good.
And if you're a paranoid cunt like me, drugs
you
are the
know.
fucking absolute worst thing.
So
to
what
do.
about
torment, yeah.
ayahuasca? Do you boys know anything about ayahuasca?
What's that?
If
No.
not, we'll just move on.
What is it?
No,
Just tell us what
ayahuasca.
it is.
So it's a plant. It's a leaf plant, yeah. And it's you got to prepare yourself for a week. You fucking you detox for a week. You fast for a week.
Yeah.
You can only drink water from like an hour period of the day throughout the week. And you go to like a Buddhist temple or whatever. It's like a brown liquid. You take only a couple of mils of it, yeah, and it's supposed to change your fucking life. Like it's supposed to be like DMT but on steroids.
Okay.
So
Have you ever heard of Cambo?
No.
Injecting frog poison into your system?
That's what they do in Bali.
I haven't heard of that.
That's what they do in Bali.
Declan and his
Bali.
mum used to do, yeah. They injected frog poison, and that's meant to like do a deep cleanse.
It's meant to do a deep cleanse,
Yeah.
but if you go over by the fucking not even millimeter less
Heart
to what, no, you will fucking die.
I think that's why Shane Warne. I think that had
Something about
to do
that?
with Shane Warne, why he went to fucking Bali or something.
The
Fucking
bloke loved
horny.
drugs.
Do you reckon it was?
That's what
coke
I
or-
said, man.
No,
it was
no, look,
coke.
don't
You
get me-
can't
don't-
fucking
don't-
rack lines for a
Don't get me-
living.
Don't get me wrong. All right, look, but fuck, you'd have to do a shit ton of cocaine.
No, you won't.
What do you mean?
Cocaine naturally speeds your heart rate.
Yeah, but you got to remember
Yeah, I
too. Are
know,
these
but-
cunts really gonna risk doing cocaine in a third world country
Yes.
after everything they've got? Don't forget they got a cricket career. They got a family.
He
they
didn't
got
have a
kids.
career.
Yeah,
he was
but they've
finished.
also got-
His
they've
career was
also
They
over.
got
got-
legacy though.
They've also got protection too.
See,
as
I
well.
I read up and I was told that he went to Bali to get a cleanse from having a vaccine.
Yeah.
That's what I was told. I was told he got halfway, got there, started doing the procedure, went
Yeah.
to bed that night, had a heart attack.
He's probably on Cambo. Probably OD'd.
That's why I asked the question because I'd never heard of
Well,
Cambo before.
the thing is, alright, like with coke, yeah, like how do you it's so fucking expensive. Apparently, it only lasts 45 minutes before you got to go again.
if you're lucky.
Not really.
If you're lucky,
lucky.
okay.
Not really.
I don't know. I
Last
don't.
time
Unless
I
you're
did coke, I
fucking-
was up for 24
unless
hours
you're
trying to
chasing the
fucking
dragon,
lump off my
fiending.
dick because I was fucking chewing my gums out.
Well, you obviously were fucking spiked with something else.
No, I wasn't.
You
because
sure
I
you
know where
didn't
I got-
snort
I
speed?
know where I got it from. I know exactly where I
Yeah.
got it from.
See, you don't chew your gums on fucking coke.
Yes, you do.
It's MD.
George, you're telling
No,
me.
but you can swing on coke.
You can
That's
swing if it's good. If
I
it's
thought
strong,
it
if
just-
you're charged, you can. You
I
do
know,
one of those.
I know exactly
I know
where
the
I
feel,
got it
yeah.
from.
No, you can. You
I
can.
know.
Not so. We're talking swinging or you're clenching, clenching.
No,
and
no,
you're-
clenching.
Clenching.
Clenching,
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
like just
Swinging.
Grinding your
Oh,
teeth.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
That's it,
correct.
yeah.
But swinging is more
Nah.
MD when you're
Yeah,
fucking.
you won't-
yeah,
you
yeah,
won't
that's-
swing on coke.
No. The
Nah,
cle-
I had
you
chewing
clench
stuff
chops,
too.
clench chops, and the lip licks.
Yeah, yeah.
Licking
Yeah,
lips,
like your lips
yeah.
end up dry.
Dry.
And then you got
dry
fucking
mouth,
white
cotton mouth.
But that's it.
White
I'll
on the
dry
ends. Yeah, the saliva will build up on the sides.
After that, that was a fucking horrible night for me. I'll
Yeah.
never do it again.
Yeah.
No, I got no interest.
Yeah. Don't worry, Mum. I hate
What
it.
do you
I didn't do it.
classify as, I guess, as they say, a hard drug?
Oh, meth, heroin,
Yeah.
fentanyl.
Fentanyl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's his fentanyl problem? We don't have fentanyl here.
Nah, it's not. No, fuck, you don't know,
That's
man.
a big
It's
problem.
a big problem in the USA.
Big problem, man.
So
They
what
get
they're
lazy when
doing
they
is,
die, man.
prices are skyrocketing in America for heroin because it's getting harder, obviously getting harder and harder to get in. And fentanyl's a drug that can be used as a medicine. It's actually a pain relief medicine, and it's made in China, only in China. They ship it out. I think 1 milligram of fentanyl is just as potent as I think about 100 grams of heroin. So what people are doing is, because fentanyl's so much cheaper and easier to get, they're cutting it.
Yeah.
They're mixing it with their heroin. and they're selling it. So people think they're taking heroin, but they're taking fentanyl.
Yeah,
So they're
they
doing
take
a
probably lot.
they're doing a heroin dose times
Plus
100 plus because of the fentanyl they're fucking putting in it, and they're overdosing straight away.
So one thing I like about chuff, you fucking can't fuck with chuff.
Yeah, it's just
You
chuff,
can
man.
spray
You
it,
get different.
but-
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
lace
yeah.
it,
yeah.
but
You
fuck
got
me.
different strands. You got the
But do
synergetic.
you
yeah.
really
Give you a different
think?
high.
Do you really think? Look, I'm all for CBD oil. I
Mm-hmm.
think it's very good for people. I think medicinal marijuana is very good for people. But do you really think if you make weed legal for just recreational smoking,
Why would you though? That'd just that'd be a nightmare.
but
I
that's what
completely
that's what
agree with
people
you.
want to do.
Nah, they want the medical. They want scripts to be more.
Harder to get.
Nah, easy. They want scripts to be easier to get. You know, so if somebody's got a bit of anxiety,
Yeah,
and they
you
can
just go to
prove
the
they've got
counter.
anxiety. Like, fuck for me, truth changed my life, bro. My anxiety
But do you think that's a good thing?
for me.
Everyone
yeah.
gets anxiety all of a
I
sudden.
think, yeah, well, you know,
Nah,
it
but-
comes in levels of different people, man. Like, you know,
Dude, if
I
you-
think
if
if
you've had a hard day at work and you're anxious the next day and you can't sleep and you go and have a joint, there's
The Jozza.
fucking nothing wrong with
put
that.
you to
bro.
bed. No, I definitely
There's
agree.
nothing wrong with
Some
that.
people
It's
can
just like having a
withstand
glass of
smoking. Yeah, you
wine.
can like you know, smoke it as a ritual. But some people you know, you can smoke it only a handful of times and then it starts to fuck with it. Like I know when I smoke regularly, 2-3 times in a week, you know, I'm feeling like I personally feel slowed down that
Yeah.
following day.
Because
And
that's
for the
what it
next
does.
week,
It
I feel
fucking
dead.
cooks you.
I-
It can kill, like for other people, it might be the opposite effect, like on yourself. You know what I mean? For me, personally, I love it. I would love to get, a fucking Jozza going on, 100%. But after a couple times, like too much, then I just get
But I think that's because
know what I mean?
if you're not a regular smoker, I'm the same. Like, 'cause
maybe that's why.
I used to feel dopey.
Yeah,
Dopey
man.
as fuck come Mondays. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'd sesh all day Friday.
Maybe it's just
Saturday
tolerance
night
thing, man.
maybe go.
Look, my
Yeah,
only
be
argument
cooked.
against it, and you know how when I slander people for smoking weed, they go, "You smoke cigarettes, that's really bad for you." My only argument with that is I can smoke a cigarette and drive a car straight away, and my mind doesn't change. It doesn't alter my mind. It doesn't alter my reaction time. It actually probably improves them because nicotine stimulates your brain activity. If you noticed, if you have a cigarette straight before bed, you're not going to sleep
Yeah.
because your
You got
your
that-
brain
you got that
starts to
Brains,
fucking work.
yeah.
So, like me, when I'm smoking, I'll have a smoke an hour before bed, so I have
Yeah.
time to let it wean off a bit. It's not enough for me to fucking need a cigarette again. It's enough for me to go to sleep. If you smoke weed, you can't deny it. You slow down. You potato out.
Correct. No, you don't potato out.
Oh, you
So
don't potato down. It
how much
depends what you have. Yeah.
Depends,
Okay. If you
coming from a smoker, it depends what you have.
Yeah.
I don't potato out. I smoke every day. I smoke every night. I smoke not before I go to work, but if I'm up at 2 o'clock in the morning, I can't go back to bed. I'll
Okay.
go and have a smoke.
Yeah.
I'll wake up fucking fine. Before you came, I had a smoke.
Yeah.
I'm alright
And you
now.
forgot to
I
do
don't
shit.
really think I'm fucking dopey at the moment.
Yeah.
Like, I
You're a
might
bit-
fucking forget about a conversation that we're having,
Yeah.
but fuck.
So
I'd
people
like to
can
think I'm
actually
still
still
with it.
function when it becomes. Yeah.
what's his name?
Michael. I
No,
like
it's
to think
not.
I'm
It's
still with
fucking
it.
Daniel.
Shut up, dickhead.
Fucking Stamati, man. What?
Where the fuck are you,
Stamati, I'm here, man.
I think weed legalizing it is a very delicate thing, and I think as a society we need to be very fucking careful with it because you're okay with it, you can function with it. People can't. Everyone's fucking different.
Just like with alcohol. Some
Just
people
like
can
with
function
alcohol.
when they're drunk, some people can't.
Yeah.
Mate,
know?
I had my course for my A grade. I did a course this week, and some guy. And by the way, ETA in Campbellfield, mate, those guys saved my life. They were the best fucking school I've ever been to, out of primary school, high school, trade school. This refresher course was the best. They looked after you. I rock up in the morning and I smell beer. You know when you smell in someone's breath, just
Yeah.
beer,
Yeah,
and it fucking stinks.
That's the worst.
Yeast, that
Yeah.
yeast
Yeah.
smell.
Yeah.
And I'm like, who the fuck? What the fuck? And there's this guy like this. Anyway,
Clown.
he walks out randomly. He walks up the street, and I've gone up to the teacher. Oh, the teacher's come up to me. He goes, "Did you smell that?" I'm like, "Yeah." Is he drinking? And he goes,
You lagged on him.
"No, I didn't lag on him." Yeah, no, but this is the thing. Yeah, this is the thing. So this was on Monday, right? This guy came to the course on Friday the week before, fucking drunk,
Alright.
and they kicked him out. And they said, "Come back Monday, fresh as a daisy. You'll be right." He was fucking pissed again. The cunt couldn't even fucking walk. We did a course. All we needed was a test day. He brought his whole fucking toolkit.
Cunt's ready to rough in our house.
Anyway, he gets down. He comes back after an hour. They told him to fuck off. They're like, "You can't be here. You're fucking drunk. We're working with
Yeah.
live power. It's dangerous."
Yeah.
He leaves. He forgets all his tools. He leaves. Anyway, the guy with the factory down the road comes down. He goes, "Did you guys leave a 6-pack of fucking long necks?"
Oh my god.
Come bought long necks, started pissing them down, and came back down to the thing, and then just forgot about him. And he forgot his tools. So
So the bloke had a shit day.
bloke had a fucking. Apparently, he had shit going on, bro. Everyone's got shit going on.
I've had guys rock up drunk to the site before.
It's so dangerous, man.
Yeah, man, it's fucked. Like and this is what doing civil work, driving machines.
Yeah.
Like that's you can't do. Yeah, but I blame builders and shit too. Yeah, because how do they pass an induction?
Well, you don't necessarily get alcohol
Drug
tested.
tests,
when you
alcohol
do it.
tests.
You
Yeah,
don't do
but
it. It's random.
You can fucking tell, yeah.
If someone's
Your
yeah,
size of your pupils, the way they're talking,
Yeah.
the smell for sure.
slurring speech.
Yeah, especially for alcohol.
100%.
Like off your breath, you can smell. After you've had a beer, you can smell it for at least 15 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you've been sinking them, you
Oh,
you sweat it.
100%.
You sweat it, bro. It's
Bro,
like
if
it's
this-
like. Oh, I'm not gonna say it, but yeah.
If
you
these cunts
sweat
are
it.
professional drinkers, they're not just gonna have one. They're
Yeah.
gonna have fucking 5 before they fucking even get in the car.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like cunts that smoke chuff before they go to work. These cunts
Yeah.
have 2 fucking smokes and go to work.
Yeah.
That's the stupid side of it, and that's why chuff isn't legalized, and that's
Yeah.
why fucking
And I
Right.
think that's a good reason for it, because people will abuse it, just like alcohol.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
understand that, and I understand the argument with alcohol, but it's cheaper to breathalyze people than drug test people. You just want to talk about Balenciaga?
Yeah, let's do that.
Kanye West.
Maybe he wasn't so fucking wrong after all.
Loves Hitler, but did you see that?
Yeah, that's a bit fucked. We've spoken about that.
What's his
But-
Balenciaga sitch?
Look,
What's going
I'm
on?
not so fucking into this whole historic bullshit, blah, blah, blah. But I've heard a few people say, older people, say,
Cole. Just spin his mic. Because it's...
oh,
There we go.
fuck me, man.
So I'll cut this out.
Oh, don't cut it out. This is romantic. You're helping him fix his microphone.
Thanks, bro.
Compa. There you go.
See him looking.
Lick his
Yeah, I've
ass
heard
later.
a few people say, like, obviously, look, this whole vaccination bullshit, whatever.
Don't talk about it because we're going to get flagged again.
I'll bleep it out.
Yeah.
Oh, did you get flagged
You
last
just
night?
can't say the word.
Oh, you can't say the V word.
No.
Vagina.
You can say V word, but you can't say
Oh, vagina.
vagina.
So are you going to get vaginated?
Are you going to get vaginated? Yeah, I've heard a few people say, older people say that. Was Hitler really a bad guy?
Okay. Let me say this now. Guy did fucking terrible things for a country in the situation they were in. Brilliant leader. He pulled them out of fucking crippling debt. He brought them up as a country. Just made fucking stupid mistakes.
Correct.
Killed Jews for nothing. And the only reason why he did that was because he was insanely Catholic and he believed that was the only religion that's what should have been.
Genocide.
But in all due respect, credit where credit's due, he fucking built a country that had fucking nothing after World War One. He built them up into the most powerful empire in World War Two.
Yeah.
And that's simple as that. Shit cunt of a person for what he did, but good leader. Is that fair?
Yeah,
or-
100%.
Yeah, well said.
100%.
Yeah.
But I still.
Oh, if this goes on TikTok, we're gonna cop so much hate. He's
Yeah.
a piece of shit fucking
Look,
dog.
look,
Loves Hitler. He's a
He's a
piece-
fucking Nazi sympathizer.
he's a neo-Nazi cult.
He's a piece of shit
Fucking-
for what he did, but I still think the way that Kanye is portraying it, he's just pointing
Dumb
out the
shit
Jewish
out.
people just
Yeah.
because they're Jewish.
Yeah.
Like he's calling them Jewish businessmen.
Yeah.
Like can't you just call them businessmen?
Businessmen.
but hang on, Hollywood's full of. It's a Jewish.
I
thing.
understand that,
Yeah.
but this goes down to the problem in the world. If religion and fucking, politics and everything was taken out of every conversation, there'd be less drama in the world. Why the fuck do you need to clarify that these people are Jewish? What does it
Yeah.
make? What difference does
Yeah.
it make? They're still a business person. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't need to add that.
There is still a
extra part.
prejudice against Jewish people, and
Yeah.
Kanye West has pushed it. That's the negative side of it. But then pushing back to the Balenciaga side of things, he mentioned things like this about Balenciaga. He mentioned about the whole child trafficking stuff. And what was that paper that was on the desk, George? that you
It
said?
was a court case to ban. It was actually for banning child pornography on the internet.
You sure?
Yeah, it was
Because I
for.
think Ben Shapiro said it was the opposite.
Don't worry about him. Thinks he knows it all. Fucking doesn't. I'm calling him out. Let's fucking fight. TikTok boxing match. Me versus Ben Shapiro. No, it was a case. It was a case. Look, it's fucking stupid that it was there. It was a case about legalizing or banning child pornography.
But can you see why it was there? It was...
It was all about the child with the bears and the
word
BDSM.
sex was used like 6 times in that fucking phrase.
Do you know what it is? I think the world now is over sexualizing things. Like, you look at models and stuff, everything's fucking half naked. Everything's about sex. It's all sex appeal. That's what gets people. That's what attracts people.
Yeah.
The only thing is, Balenciaga's attracted the wrong sort of sex. Like, they've supported this child, introducing them, and it's their innocence. That's the problem. These children are innocent. They look, in the photos, they looked innocent.
100%.
And they're sexualizing them. Like, you don't fucking do that.
Yeah.
If they did it with Kim Kardashian, if they did it with another fucking model, it's just another fucking brand that,
That's
like
right.
everyone else does. They all get good-looking models and they all fucking post them.
Correct.
Well, they're like, obviously Kim Kardashian and all these people that are signed with Balenciaga are renegotiating their contracts, but they're not actually pulling out. So you'd think
Because they're going to ask for more cash.
Yeah, but you'd think Kim Kardashian with fucking 4 kids, however many she's got.
She doesn't give a fuck. It's all about the money, mate.
But really though, what
Bro,
sort
that
of mother are
lady,
you?
that lady is the fucking queen of over-sexualizing, bro. For her fame, she made a porno.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
how she became famous.
Yeah.
She's literally, she used sex to get where she is.
Pretty average porno, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Pretty
Thank you.
blasé.
Well, I was thinking that. You vocalised it. Yeah, look,
Had to be said.
when I'm scrolling on page 84 and that's come along, and just keep scrolling, brother.
You still going? You still going?
When it's been 45 minutes, you're on page, 80.
His little,
That pops
his
up.
little
Yeah, I know, that's a
armadillos,
quick.
Yeah.
his little armadillo shriveling up, and he's going, "Fuck, gotta find something quick." Page 85.
I went far, I'm losing it. Shit.
Hey Dan, shall we go for time?
Yeah, so we got 5 more
Can I
minutes.
ask you a question for the 5 minutes remaining?
Go on.
Here we go.
I'm going on a date on Sunday.
Something just broke.
That's all right. I just wanna find out.
Oh no.
what fell? Don't worry about it. What do you guys think is appropriate for a male to wear on a first date?
Depends what sort of
where you
first
going?
date.
Say
Mate.
obviously when you go on a first date, you don't take someone to the fucking Macca's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In my case, I'm going to Left Bank in South Bank.
Okay.
Okay.
What would you wear?
Don't
I
wear
was-
women's jeans.
I was thinking about wearing a white button-up shirt.
Yeah.
But the question I want to go with you guys: do you go formal or do you try and keep it as casual as possible? What would
Smart
you boys do?
casual.
Smart casual, definitely.
So what's
yeah.
smart casual for you boys?
A shirt
Go
and
around the
jeans.
couch. Button-up shirt.
Yeah,
Button
button-up
up shirt, you
shirt,
can
jeans.
use a linen shirt.
What if
Yeah.
you've got like a really nice like Gucci T-shirt or something?
I think then you're trying to act too hard.
No, yeah, I probably
that's
wouldn't
a
go
bit-
print jobs. Yeah, I think that's probably for.
That's a
another-
bad first
So
impression.
you
Bad
reckon
first
button-up
impression,
shirt and
yeah.
jeans?
Button-up
What do you
shirt,
reckon?
jeans.
Same, depending on I also like a nice sweater, man. You roll up
Your-
the sleeves a bit, maybe a nice tight sweater.
Your
maybe-
knee-high boots.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to
You know,
wear boots. What
Chelsea
about,
boots.
what about you?
I'd definitely wear a shirt.
Yeah.
But in your state, I don't see you ever really wear designer.
I like this.
All right.
Yeah.
So if you came out,
Don't
and-
try to be something you're not.
Okay.
because
that's true,
I don't see you as you don't really give a fuck about brands. You're not very fast.
Not really.
So if I seen you wearing Gucci t-shirt or something,
You'd
I'd
know
be
it's
like,
fake.
no, not that it was fake. I'm not saying that you couldn't afford it or anything.
No, I mean, but like that's not me.
That,
Like,
yeah, that
wouldn't
I just think it wouldn't suit you.
Yeah,
I
okay.
feel like linen shirt doesn't need to be like a full collar,
Mm.
like just something nice. Even like Michael said, a sweater.
Even
A nice
even
black
just
sweater.
even
Yeah,
like
yeah.
even like
Yeah.
a shirt unbuttoned with a white t-shirt underneath.
You reckon?
Yeah, but-
Something you
but
don't think?
you know,
Nah,
That's
too
if you-
casual.
No,
Probably
that's
not the
that
casual.
joint's past. That's fucking. That's the fucking house party days.
What
Depends.
about-
If you
what
want to
about
show a bit
you?
of skin, yeah, like you want to show your
Not
chest
runners.
to be like,
Not
know,
runners.
button-
Leather
That's the
kicks
look,
or something.
your chains out,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Where's
Like,
his
You
boot?
have
Get
to
his boot.
attach to it,
yeah,
yeah.
if you got a chest tag,
Grab his boots.
I'm
Get
buttoning
the
the first two.
Yeah,
First two
yeah.
jobs I'm buttoning. You have to show it.
Grab the boots.
These are beautiful.
They're fucking
patron-
high,
these
bro.
are Actually, what's his brand? Patron Saint?
Saint
Saint
Mortar.
Mortar.
They're from
Oh,
Culture
wow.
Kings.
No shit.
Knee-high boots are
I
back.
fucked them already. I didn't
We
spray them.
used to sell these at Netherlands store, man.
Yeah.
There you go, Netherlands.
Fucking 290
There you
bucks.
go. I've actually got a
240
pair of-
bucks.
Oh, no, we don't. We're not this brand. We
Yeah.
have a similar one, but yeah, these are beautiful. We've got 2 pairs of these, man.
Really
You know what
comfortable.
mortar is?
Nah.
It's Latin for death.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you're fucking promoting death.
Fucking
Well, I don't mean to fucking, what do you call it?
Nazi.
fucking Nazi.
Fucking
He
Nazi.
fucking hates Jews.
On that note, let's have a break.
All right.
I don't hate Jews. I'm not a Nazi.
Yahtzee.
We're going to do a couple of questions to end
We
this.
did get a question, but it's on voice message. I'll try and record it as best as I can. So this is from Ivan to Eric. Do you want me to play it or not?
Yeah, fucking oath.
Play it.
Okay.
I said, hey Eric, what's it like having alopecia? And then I thought of something else after I sent it, so I said, I'd say ask Michael for some, but it looks like he's in fucking short supply as well.
Ivan, if you're watching this or
you're
you're
a
listening to
fucking
this,
cunt.
you are a fucking prick.
That's fucking gold.
You fucking bastard, man.
That's
Michael,
fucking.
in short supply.
You know, you actually got enough hair in your legs to fucking donate, man. If you want to give that to us both, yeah, you fucking hairy cunt.
Your missus is
Yeah,
hot.
bigger. You bepti Michael. Fuck off. What did he say? What did you say?
Your missus is hot.
Hey, listen, I was on FaceTime with him last week and he's talking shit and I'm just like, cunt. I'm like, shave your fucking eyebrow. He's got the fucking
He's
fattest.
fucking one eyebrow.
Hey, ask him to donate the fucking monobrow he's got.
Let's come up here. There's a fucking... Get off your monobrow, you fucking...
You used to have long ass hair, bro. You used to have
You used to
fucking.
have
You used
full
to have
man bun.
cornrows.
That's
Yeah.
We
That's
both
when we
did.
first met.
Man
Yeah.
bun.
But, yeah, that was... Like,
I've still got that photo of Fat
Yeah.
Eric.
I've,
Topless with his fucking cornrows.
Yeah.
His
Because
tits.
cornrows
obviously
jobs.
I've got this fucking... I've got the widow peak hairline from my dad.
The M.
The M, the Macca sign.
The McDonald's.
But yeah, as I got older, it just started to, just disappear. That's why I had to go fucking bald.
Neo-Nazi style.
Oh, look,
does
I'm
suit
lucky
ya.
enough. Because obviously I was just getting like, number one on the top with a skin fade. I'm like, fuck, you know what? One day, like, I'm going to have to shave. I'm already there. What's
Yeah.
fucking one more size? You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So I said to my barber, I go, just shave it. Fuck, when
It's
I
a good
first
choice,
when I first shaved it, instant regret because my head was as pale as those fucking socks there, mate.
You didn't like it, huh?
Put your socks up.
Oh,
Put your
my
socks
head,
up.
I had like
Put your socks up.
patches.
That's his
yeah?
head.
I
Nah,
had
put
like
your leg up.
patches.
That's his head.
That was my head.
This was Eric's head.
That was
was
my
Eric's
head.
head.
Eric's head when he first
When
went
I
bald.
first shaved my head was that white. I go, I can't walk out of here. I go, fucking super glue it back on. I don't care. Put it back on. Put
Hey,
it
it's
back on.
such a shit feeling when you're copping a fade. You ever get a haircut? Sometimes you get fades, whatever.
I love going to
And
get a fuck.
How good does it feel? It's like it's actually
Do you
like
s-
it's like
Therapeutic.
actually therapeutic.
Have you don't get a fade. You go one all around, don't
Let's
you?
say any haircut you
I get a
get,
high
and
skin
you have a
fade.
certain.
What's your hair
Oh.
looking like? Have you still got heaps on top?
Yeah.
Too
Show
much.
me.
Yeah, he's got thick hair.
Fuck, your
He's-
fucking hair still.
He's got good hair, man.
Hey,
He's
do
got
you
good hair.
have you ever had a barbering experience that has like put you off a certain barber?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Probably,
I've got a story.
I've never really look. I've only had two like barbers that I always went to. Never had a drama with them two. It was just more the. I went to one barber, Grindstone, when it
So-
first opened up. I went to Point Town Centre one, and whatever she's like, because obviously, she's like, oh, do you want me to like fade this out a bit so it doesn't look
so you have a
yeah.
fucking massive forehead.
So it doesn't. Yeah, she
Sure,
wanted
she's like,
to.
I
so
see
it wasn't
Macca's.
so
You want to make it a
visible.
fucking.
So you have a
because of my
fade on all
hairline.
four corners.
Anyway,
Paper
she,
fade on the front.
she starts fading my head, whatever, and then she gets to the front. She's like, she goes, I'll blend it in so it doesn't look so visible. I walked out of that fucking shop, and I don't know what the fuck she did, but it looked like you may as well have the Ronaldo cut,
Oh
I'm not
my
fucking-
God.
I'm like, what the fuck? And obviously, fuck, even when it's bad, you don't really say nothing.
You know
You're
what?
gonna
You
say
got your widow's
it is-
peak.
yeah.
You'd be able to get away with an R9.
No,
What's an
I can't.
R9?
I can't get away with
Ronaldo,
an
the
R9.
old Ronaldo with
R9
just the.
was
He just had a
Oh
little.
yeah, you're right. If you didn't have the widows.
No, if I didn't have the widows, I'd do it.
You could, yeah.
If I didn't have the widows, I'd be doing
The
some
old
fucking
Ronaldo in
hectic
the fucking
haircuts.
World Cup
I'll
2002.
be
When,
doing some
um,
hectic
yeah.
haircuts.
So I go to Zaroon now, who we'll have on soon on the podcast.
Still waiting,
Fucking
Zaroon.
fucking best bloke, yeah, nicest cunt ever. He's
Barber?
helping us get guests. Yeah, he's a barber.
Yeah,
Whereabouts?
He's in Kingsville.
Kingsville.
Kingsville Barber Lounge on
Yep.
Vernon Street in Spots, Kingsville, South
Kingsville,
Kingsville. This guy, so the guy before him, good bloke, good barber.
Yep.
But a girl would walk past and he'd just like, I got to talk into the mic for this, like, and you've got to listen closely because I got to whisper it. I got to do how he does. He goes, "Oh, she's hot. Oh, the things I do to her. Oh, yeah. Oh," and he'd start moaning to himself. "Oh yeah." Oh.
But would he be telling you or you?
Yeah, no, he'd be
Oh,
doing it
I
himself,
love that.
but he'd
I
be
love
looking
that.
at me while he's doing it. "Oh yeah, the things I'd fucking do to her. Oh." Saw one girl, she was walking in crutches. Yeah, he's like, "Oh, I wonder why she's in crutches. Oh, it's maybe because I fucked her last night. Oh yeah."
Oh,
And I'm just
really?
like, and I just looked at him. I'm like, "Bro, shut the fuck up." And he's like, "What? What am I doing?"
barber's his?
Oh, I'm not gonna say it. I'll tell you later. And I'm like, "Dude, shut the fuck up." He's like, "Well, what did I do?" I'm like, "Do you hear what you're saying? Like, are you not?" He's fucking married. I'm like, "Are you not just embarrassed with yourself?"
Right.
"Oh yeah, oh fucking yeah, what I did to fucking you. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yum."
Look, there's.
And I'm just like, "You're fucking sick,
No
bro."
shame.
And that was the
yeah.
last time I went. And you know what's funny? I'll go get a fucking Zaroon's best barber. I'll go get a fresh as fuck fade, fresh as fuck haircut. And for some reason, every time I go to get a haircut, I see him, the old barber beforehand. He goes, "Oh, George, you coming in for a cut?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, no."
I'll see. I'm gonna run around.
Yeah,
I'll come back.
maybe next week, and I'll just go get a fucking haircut.
See, I hate it when my barbers talk to me.
Really?
Yeah,
I
really?
feel like you.
Fucking hate
A
it.
barber's
It-
an experience, man. Depends who you go to, but if you're going just to get a quick job wherever, like
Yeah.
you know, your local, you're fucking one of the center, done. You don't have to talk because there's times when I go get my haircut, I want to talk, but I know you for a fact, like 100%
Yeah.
have that relationship with your barber.
Yeah, well, that's
it's
right.
A
Like,
fucking
yeah,
lounging, it's a session, man.
Because I go to Rockefeller Barbers in Spotswood.
Yeah, I've got
Um,
my haircut from
yeah.
them. Fucking yeah, but that was when the old
old owners, yeah. My good mate Matt. He started off at Salon Vogue in Main Street.
Yep.
And my mate Luca actually took me there once. He goes, "Come, we'll get a haircut before we go to the party." Yeah, no worries.
Party.
Yeah, that was the first.
Barty.
That was the first time I met him. And ever since then, man, I've been going to him for the last,
Must
4
be
years.
fucking
man.
hard to cut your hair.
Mate, I even told him, I go, don't be fucking charging me these full prices. I go,
You're
because you
paying
don't
50
fuck all
bucks
here,
to
yeah?
shave your
You
head.
just
You don't
fucking-
they don't even teach you
you're doing the
this shit
fucking
in your course
Johnny
because
Sins.
it's
You're
pretty
doing Johnny Sins.
self-explanatory.
Your
Quick Johnny
dad
Sins
teaches
cut.
you this when you grow pubes on your fucking face.
That's
But
fucking
It's
insane.
more like, with mates with businesses and that, I like to try help out. You know
How
what
much
I
does
mean?
he charge you?
I pay $30.
Oh my god.
So that's shave my head, so cue ball shave.
Q ball shave.
That's what it's called. I think that's what it's called.
Bowling,
Johnny
hey,
Sins.
bowling pin shave.
I walk out. I go, I want the Johnny Sins treatment.
Johnny Sins treatment. Yeah,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Page
78.
Yeah, so that's shave, beard line up. Well, that's fucking
Fuck,
really
that's pretty good.
that's
for 30
really
bucks,
it.
bro.
That's good.
cost price there. That's like
$50.
more $60, I think.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah,
Well, I pay 55
To make you look like
for-
a fucking Q-tip.
pretty much.
I'm 55 for a high skin fade and a line.
Yeah. You're a fucking dog.
Hey, don't worry, I'm getting there, bro. I'm getting there.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah, your
fucking better
hairline's
watch out.
not that fucking good
But
either.
You chop that fringe off, mate. You're in trouble.
But you got
Yeah,
a
man.
cowlick too, yeah? That's probably why
Yeah, there,
it pushes it back a bit, yeah?
Where Cowlick?
there. You can see it.
Here.
It's cowlick.
No, it's just the way that I've had a shower. I haven't done my hair. I've just fucking.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Right?
Fucking
Don't-
hell,
don't
mate.
mess
Take
with
it
If
his
he
hair,
puts
right?
wax in there,
Listen,
he'll be
it's
fine.
these two cunts losing hair. Yeah, not me.
Yeah, hey,
my
mate,
hair
we
already
got
got, mate. I'm lost.
We're the ones with the fucking problem.
Hey, but how good is
Pick two
just
guests that are
hey
fucking
chilling
bold.
at the barbers? It's actually a vibe.
Oh,
It is.
Like it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
watching. Have you watched the movie Barbershop?
It's like that, man.
Like-
It actually, yeah.
Hey,
See, I just
Yeah,
haven't
yeah,
found a
yeah.
barber that I
Yeah.
can fucking like.
There you go.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. You gotta have that good
It's a
connection.
relationship with
yeah.
them, man.
At one stage, I had like 4:00. Ilya had like after me 4:30. We had
With the crew.
we had Christian at like with another barber at like 4:00 as well. We had another mate come in and another mate, and we're there singing piss,
Yeah.
talking shit. And like that's what the barbershop's about. You know what I mean? And it's a bit hard for them sometimes. You get kids coming in. You got to change the music. And
Yeah.
change your tone.
change your tone, no swearing and stuff like that. Like I'm all good for fucking, cut kids' hair, but fuck, I feel like a barber shop is for
Is a men's
Is a
place.
men's place
Let's stay on the topic of that.
because with I don't know as a
And a
kid,
kitchen,
I used
women's
to, I used to I used to go
Right.
to I used to go to a hairdresser. Yeah, there's,
Yeah,
there's
same.
a difference.
Yeah, same.
When I was young, my mum used to take me just cuts.
Hair house,
Just
warehouse,
cuts.
and
Just
alternate
cuts.
gate.
Cuts.
$15
Yeah,
haircuts,
that's
mate.
it, done.
Yeah,
Go
looking
get it.
sharp for fucking
You
school
get the fucking
photos.
bowl cut.
That's it.
Hey, one time, grade 5 school photos, my dad decided to shave my head.
Me too.
Cunt.
We've all copped
I
that.
looked like a fucking light bulb.
Can we
I was the
can we
same.
find the photo? of
I'll
that?
get the photo.
Get the photo up, post it on the page.
I think
I
I was
will.
in year 2, year 3. My dad decided to shave my fucking head.
How embarrassing.
Oh, I was so embarrassed. I didn't want to go to school for the fucking
I saw that
week.
school photo and I looked like a fucking geriatric 80-year-old man. Like I was, school photo came out and I was just looking at it. I'm just like, Dad, why am I so ugly?
We'll have to find those photos.
Yeah,
Then
my,
we'll post
my
them.
dad shaved my
We'll-
brother's
we'll
head as
clip
well.
this, we'll post it, and we'll post the photos with
Yeah,
it.
my,
Yeah,
my dad shaved my brother's head, and the poor guy was in tears. He goes, "Dad, I'm so ugly." He goes, "This is so bad." And I
You
was
look like a
trying-
man. You look like you've lost your hair.
And I was trying to, I was trying to,
Man.
I was trying to explain to him. I go, "Bloke, it's all right. Okay, you go through the ugly stage now, whatever. You don't like it, but your hair grows back. It's fine.
Unless you're Eric.
unless you me, unless you me. Fucking,
Soon you'll have me.
anyone want to donate
Oh
some
my
money?
God,
Want to go
just-
hair
Just
transplant,
fucking
please?
leave him alone.
We'll start a GoFundMe. You want to do that?
Done.
GoFundMe link found here. Hey,
Ashley
put
and
the thing,
Martin.
yeah.
Happy days.
Or starting OnlyFriends.
Well,
Oh,
everyone
all
seems
that.
to be doing that at the moment.
Oh, can
What's
we
your quote?
please?
What's your quote? What'd you post on Instagram?
What did I say again?
No,
Life-
I love those car
oh.
ones.
You know, times get tough. Yeah, like it's everyone's got shit to pay for, especially if you moved out, whatnot. You know, bills are expensive, food's expensive these days. Fuel, don't get me wrong.
Cigarettes.
Cigarettes if you smoke. Life's expensive.
Yep.
I just wish sometimes I was a girl. I had a nice set of tits, a nice ass, whatever, and I could just make some money off it. You know what I mean? Because look, it's always a bloke's fantasy to be like, fuck, I wonder what her boobs look like. It's just a bloke thing. You know what I mean?
Do you think she puts it on a bit though? Because a week after she started, we all know who we're talking about.
Yeah.
A week after she started the OnlyFans, she's fucking putting on her story.
Receipts. And
I
then
can
she's
buy a car.
Yeah, I want to buy this car. There's only 3 of them in the fucking world. I pulled her up on it. I sent her a DM. I'm like, you want to
Yeah.
buy this car? There's only 3 of them. She didn't respond. Then the following day, she fucking posts all these fucking things in her checkout for all these.
Oh, that was funny. She's like, Black Friday sales got me. And it was like
You-
1,800
You
bucks.
don't even know the car, man. Come on.
They wrap
Who's
around a
gonna help me
fucking
come and
pole.
wrap- Who's going to help me wrap my car?
Oh, don't get me fucking started. The amount of stories I've seen.
Hey,
You
no.
best wait for this thing.
And they look the exact fucking same,
Yeah,
just a
but
bit
can
bigger.
you imagine wrapping that thing with all the, like, she's got, like, all these lips on with all these spikes, like,
Oh,
why the
you'd be
fuck would you wanna
suicidal
get yourself
by the
into
end of
that?
the day.
I would not put on my story asking for someone to help me. Like,
Yeah.
have you got no friends? Like, for example,
Just send a fucking message.
If I need, for example, a concreter, I'll come and call Kyle, yeah? Because he's probably one of the only concreters I know. I need a Sparky, I'll call George.
No, you
Or-
fucking won't.
Probably not. He's too expensive, this Greek cunt. If I need discounts in Neverland, Michael Demarinis,
Yeah,
mate, that's
I
the
got you,
place to
mate.
go.
I'm there.
High Point, he's always there.
Are you
That's
working
right.
tomorrow?
I am.
At High
Saturday.
Point?
High Point,
Fuck, we're
yeah.
going-
I'll come
going
see it tomorrow. Maybe,
Come see
yeah.
us.
Let me know. If you go, let me know, because I'll come with you, because I need to go buy new clothes for the podcast.
Because they're very expensive.
For the podcast. Kind
I'm
of on the
running out of
same
fucking
track as
clothes.
every week.
We need to put clothes in the body for the podcast.
I'm running
That's
out
it.
of fucking clothes.
Rep
for
it,
this
man.
thing.
You guys better rep it, man. Every episode, Neverland gear. Yeah.
Fuck, maybe we might go do a bit of shopping at
Are
Neverland
you going to get a
tomorrow.
fucking sponsorship or what?
Let me talk to the boss. Yeah.
I thought you were the boss.
Yeah. My boss, my bigger boss.
Full of shit.
The big boss.
The
so
bigger
back
boss.
on that OnlyFans sort of shit. It'd be nice, wouldn't it, to fucking...
It would be. Look, don't get me wrong. Hustle for your money. Life is hard.
I did meet a guy who, in fact, used to go to a man's house once a week, and the front door would be open. He'd go in to the front door, and he'd walk into the bathroom. The man would be sitting in the shower, and he would pull out his cock and piss on him for $750 a week.
Sharp.
He would give him dirty underwear for $300 a pop.
Beautiful.
So, don't lose hope. There are people out there that will just accept ridiculously disgusting things
If
for money.
anyone's watching this podcast and you would like to piss on me,
No.
I've got
Oh,
a
do
cheap
you want to
price.
be pissed on?
I've got a cheap price.
Yeah.
How much?
Cheap price.
How much?
Only
50 bucks?
$1,000 a pop.
Yeah, fair enough.
And if you want
That
some
is
dirty underwear,
sick.
mate,
That
I
is
can make it
fucking
dirty as you
unreal.
want.
Have you boys ever held on to any fucking panties that off a like a girl you've been with? Is that a myth?
Yeah. No, 100%.
Yeah?
Like an ex or something. Like
Nah,
if they've let,
I don't think I have, to be
Nah,
honest.
not an ex, like
Nah.
a one night stand.
No.
Because there's like all these
yeah,
old
no.
like fucking
Yeah.
rock and roll stories. They've got like Gene Simmons from Kiss.
Yeah.
Apparently
He's got like a
this
whole
cunt's got,
fucking yeah.
thousands of pairs of panties from all the girls he's rooted.
No,
Yeah, I've
Never held on to a pair of panties.
no.
Well, I don't really do many one night stands. If
No,
anyway,
Eric.
so
Good boy.
marriage material,
That's it. Hey, do you boys want to end this with 3 questions?
good ones.
Good ones, yeah.
Good
let's do it.
ones?
Done.
Yeah. So go
Let's do
through
it.
your little screenshots. I'm gonna crack over another V. I'm fucking peeking.
Yeah,
Okay.
fucking give me one.
You want green or blue?
Green.
Fuck, you're gonna have one now. It's 10:30.
Oh well, I got nowhere to be.
Yeah, I don't really either. So we'll go to the first one. Someone wants a bit of advice. Why doesn't my crush like me back? What should I do?
I don't know.
Because you're a
fucking do
bitch.
better. Do
Because you're a
better.
fucking
So,
bitch.
say,
That's why.
Say for
Nah.
example, you start talking to someone, yeah?
Did
Okay.
you ask these questions?
No, I promise you I didn't.
You know, I
promise
actually
you.
saw that question. I was thinking, I actually said you're a bitch out loud to myself.
I promise you I didn't. So say you start to talk to someone, yeah?
Yeah.
You start to grow a liking for him. There's a lot of things in common.
Yeah.
You
The hard thing is we don't know if this is a guy or a girl asking.
Yeah, I know.
That's the
Well,
thing.
Fuck.
All right,
let's
all
say
right,
let's
put
say
it-
it's a
put it
guy.
this way
Let's say
then.
it's a guy.
No,
Generically.
regardless, you shouldn't have to change yourself for someone. You either like me
Yeah.
or you don't. If you don't like me, that's fine.
That's
There's plenty of people around the world.
100%.
You know what I mean?
100%.
The person that you might marry might not be in this country.
Yeah, but
But
you
you
know
also gotta
what?
put
But you know
yourself
what?
fucking out there.
My missus didn't like me when I first met her.
There you
Took a
go.
lot of fucking hard work. Took a lot of yards. Hard yards.
What were those yards?
Can't, bro.
What did you change?
What did I
didn't
change?
you like? All right. What didn't she like about you? I know there's a fucking big list.
Look, I love my father-in-law and everything, but he was the number one problem because she asked him, "Can we go on a date?" He's like, "What nationality is he?" He's half Greek, half Italian. No Greeks. No Greeks.
why? What have Maltese got against Greeks?
I've been told the same thing.
It was actually a religion thing because I think when he heard that I was Greek, he assumed I was Orthodox, and obviously Tiffany's Catholic. I think that's what the thing was.
Maybe.
There you go.
But then,
man doesn't want me bringing home a Greek chick.
why? What's
Yeah.
wrong with Greeks?
Fucking not interested. Italians he's fine with. He doesn't want me bringing home New Zealanders.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking nuts. My parents, man.
I think
Like,
it's
you
just
don't
a-
have, like, you know,
it's a
nothing
wog thing.
against like black girls or Islander
Nothing,
girls.
nah.
Nothing against it all. Like, you know, beautiful in every single genre, like 100%. But if I brought home a black girl or an Asian girl or something like that, they'd be like, stick in the wog line, yeah. Like,
It's just
stay in
it's
it, you
just
know.
like with tattoos. Some people don't like.
I
tattoos.
don't
Well,
think
like,
I
it's-
know,
it's a
and
preference.
I,
Yeah,
and you know what? I don't think it's racist. I don't think it's wrong. I think it's just a very traditional mindset because that's how it used to be. My grandfather gave a list to my mum what not to bring home.
Yeah.
My parents gave me a list what
Yeah.
not to bring home. Maltese was one of them, but I did it, and now my mum loves
Loves it,
Tiffany
yeah.
more than me.
Was even though like just speaking, you know, out of the picture, even though you've got a girlfriend, was your type always a wog?
Yeah.
Is that what you've always wanted?
Yeah.
Is that the same as you?
Always the same.
Yeah.
Do you know why?
go
Do you
for
know
years,
why?
man.
It's easy. It's easy for. Sorry, you want to answer?
No, go.
It's easy for someone to. So for me, yeah, I live a very. My family's very traditional. Like
Yeah.
with the culture's very wog. Yeah,
Yep.
big family, celebrate.
Yep.
I don't want to have to change or see. It's a selfish thing. Yeah, I don't want to have to conform to a different thing.
Yeah. Different
Tiffany's
way of
got a
living.
big family. They're all loud and proud, and that's what I'm used to. So me stepping into her family was me
It's-
fucking stepping into my
Yeah,
family.
it's easy.
Yeah.
It's easy. It's convenient.
Yeah.
The wog mentality.
Yeah.
Like girls, bro, you can't deny it. Aussies, wogs, different mentality.
Massive.
Aussies, laid
Yeah.
back,
Yeah.
don't give a fuck. Wogs, uptight, clean, need to fucking
And you
clean.
get it. You
Need to
get it,
clean the bench
understand.
6 times a fucking day,
Yeah.
My,
and that's what
yeah.
I've grown up with. That's what I'm
Yeah.
used to, and that's what I
Yeah.
like.
as all mums would say, I fucking hate cleaning. I do this and that. I'm
They fucking love it.
over it.
They love it.
My mum said to me actually, she goes, but that's how I was brought up. She goes, my mum always did the cleaning. She
Yeah.
always did the cooking.
Yeah.
And that's how I am for you guys. She
Yeah.
goes, I might fucking crack the shits, whatnot. She goes, but I'm always going to clean your clothes. I'm
No
always
matter
going to
what.
make you
Because it's
dinner.
that mother's instinct.
Mother's
Correct.
instincts, correct.
Like, don't
yeah.
get me wrong. Like, my dad loves cooking. My
Yeah.
dad cooks for the family too. He
Is he
loves
gay?
cooking. I think he's fucking massive, but he's Greek, so there you go.
Is he what?
Is he gay?
Is he bold?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is he gay?
my dad loves cooking,
What-
man.
What's in the game?
It's a joke.
But it's because my dad loves camping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah,
That's
So he
where it
doesn't
comes
cook. He just
from.
cooks sausages.
Nah, but it's not even that. It's like, for
Barbecue.
example, like scrambled eggs for us sometimes. We used to eat, so to be like, you add like some mushrooms in there, some capsicum, onion, whatnot. Like,
Yeah.
it's just, you change it up a little bit, you know what I mean? It's very different to other people.
But you know what?
Gotta work it up, man.
If I ever saw my dad in the kitchen, I'd be asking him what's wrong. I have never seen my dad in the kitchen cooking ever in my fucking life.
yeah.
Never. Never.
My old man, fuck, when we turned about 13, 14, he took over from all the cooking because mum started working again.
Yeah.
So when we were young, mum didn't work because obviously she had to look after 3 kids.
4.
And yeah, then Ava came along. She grew up. She went to school. And mum started working again. And then obviously dad works from home. So he'd fucking finish early, finish about 4 o'clock, start making dinners. And he made beautiful dinners. He made like carbonara.
Killed it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was
fucking
good with it.
spaghetti bolognese, wog food, man. Like fucking
Whatever you
rabbit.
need. Yeah.
Do you reckon your mum
Love
got
it.
jealous?
No, mum was happy with it, man. Because she'd come home, she'd do her paperwork, she'd eat, and then she'd fucking just get to relax.
Do you see where I'm coming from that though? Like imagine your mother's instinct, like you've cooked for your family, you've cleaned for your family, and then your husband's come and he's fucking doing a good job. Do you reckon it's like this
I
cunt
think
stepping
we
on my turf?
I think
Like
it
he's
was
fucking
I think it
he's
was just
outdoing
a
me.
way
Get
of
the
Yeah.
fuck
doing
out of
it.
my
Yeah.
kitchen.
Yeah.
Get
no,
the
depends, yeah, of
fuck
course.
out of my kitchen now.
It was kind of just weight
If your mother's a working woman, then it would be a weight off. You know what I mean? But yeah, our
Yeah.
mums, you know, same.
Yeah, well,
mentality,
my
It-
my mum's a cleaner, a
Yeah,
house
same.
cleaner. So you know, she always says, she goes, I clean other people's houses all day. She goes, the last thing I want to do is clean my
Clean
own
your
fucking
fu-
house.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's fair.
If you're doing it for a living,
100%,
fuck, you don't want to
man.
pick up a fucking
Yeah.
dustpan after 8
I know.
hours. You know what I mean? It's just like fucking you finish work. You
Yeah.
don't want to touch a fucking screwdriver.
You know, or yeah, you don't
I
want to
fucking
fucking
do
mop
half
the
the
house or
time.
whatever.
For your fucking brother, Danch.
When was
Hear
the
about
last
that?
time you boys cried?
Last time. I'm not much, to be honest with you. I'm not much of a crier, but when I do cry, I actually bottle. I bottle up like all the time. Bottle my
just
feelings,
burst.
and then when I do burst, like, you know, whether it's like a mental breakdown or like, you know,
Yeah.
stress going on big time, I'd probably say maybe about maybe a month ago, 2 months ago, man. When like work's popping, work's hitting hard. It's a shit day, you know. Everything's shit with everyone, and you're gonna burst, man. You know, sometimes you need to.
A little bit off topic, but I want to come back to this.
Yeah, go.
I feel that bottling up, I feel like it's such a male thing.
Oh,
yeah,
100%.
Yeah, the Window
I wa-
Express, man.
But we'll come back to that. I reckon I cried. I haven't cried in a little while. I reckon it was just when I broke up with my ex. I was all fucking all over the shop. But yeah, that was probably the last time I really cried. Really
Yeah.
cried. Because I'd had so much emotion. My mate passed away. Then I got broken up with. It was just a fucking shit
Yeah,
show.
life stepping on
Life
you. See,
just
life's
fucking
kicking
kicked
you out
me
of
to the curb.
It's the worst, man.
And I felt like
You
I
know?
couldn't get back up.
Yeah,
That's all
but
right, yeah.
you need to let it out.
Yeah.
You gotta cry.
You gotta let it out, man.
'Cause
You
once
have
know,
to.
like, yeah, you
But
gotta
you'll
let
never
out,
do
you
it in
get
front of
it.
anyone.
Nah, like
Nah.
there's not. You know, you're in the car. You're having you know, manic episodes. You're crying.
Punch
Get it
the
out.
fuck out of your steering
Fucking
wheel,
oath,
full blast
100%.
music.
Yeah.
What about you, Kyle?
Fuck, probably would have been.
Week ago?
Nah, probably would have been a couple of months ago. Fuck, one that I remember. Probably I saw a birthday post for my little sister. She turned 16. And I saw a whole bunch of photos of when she was young, and I brought back like a whole bunch of memories. And I just thought to myself, fuck, I didn't enjoy.
Yeah,
my
you miss
little
those
sister when
moments,
she was
man.
young, you know,
Yeah.
like just getting in trouble with her and stuff. And I teared up a bit.
Yeah.
So that was probably for me. What about you?
Yeah.
I reckon in my life, I reckon after year 7, obviously when you're a kid you cry all the time, but I reckon after year 7 when you start to mature, I reckon I've cried 2 times. One time was when my grandfather died, but when he died that night, we all went to go see him when he died, and I didn't cry. I had nothing, like, he was
You're in
sick.
shock.
He was sick. No, I wasn't even shocked. He was sick. I was upset, but I'd done my mourning. I was upset about him being sick and all that, but he was out of pain. There was no more pain.
Yeah.
He was dead.
Yeah.
I didn't cry.
Yeah.
I cried when they put him in the wall.
Mm.
That's when I cried, because this is the last time I'm going to be so close to him, because they fucking put him 3 stories fucking high, which I don't understand.
Yeah.
And the time before that would have been when Jared and Ethan died.
Mm.
That was uncontrollable crying for fucking days, man. The night it happened, I was at home. I found out from a fucking text message. And I remember locking myself in my old man's car, and I cried myself to sleep in my old man's car. I was fucking 16, bro.
So I feel sorry for those 2 boys, and then we'll jump on with what you were talking about. I just the death of those 2 boys was so tragic,
And it
for
fucking
for to
rocked
be
everyone.
yeah, but for it to
Yeah.
be fucking milked, and still milked by some people that didn't know them, is fucking horrible.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I hate that, man. Someone passes
Yeah.
away and
Yeah,
you
if you know,
don't
yeah,
care
the
about
cloud,
it
yeah,
for a fucking Instagram post, or you know, because they've passed away. Like,
Yeah.
fuck you, eat a dick.
yeah.
Yeah,
You know, I hate that. And there's a bunch of people.
There's
I
a
won't
bunch,
name
you know.
names.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
But I think we all kind of know who.
Yeah.
Yeah, of
Who
course.
is-
You know,
100%,
people,
man,
they think
like,
it's the same area and that.
yeah,
man. They think,
like,
oh, I saw them before.
I didn't know Ethan as well, as I did with Jared. George actually introduced me to them.
That beach with the
Yeah.
watermelon that day.
I knew Jared.
we had-
I never knew
we-
Ethan.
we-
See,
met
I
any of them.
I had only met Jared.
So me, you, and Jared
Yeah.
were walking down Pier Street. We
With
went
a
to
fucking
Coles.
watermelon.
We bought a watermelon for some reason. We're walking down.
I've got the
pier.
video of him.
You got the video. We had the watermelon on my shoulder.
Yeah.
And for some reason, we're just giving it to people like, here, take a scoop. Here, scoop some. And people were fucking disgusting, bro. They're scooping fucking watermelon, eating it.
Yuck.
And then we ended up throwing it in the water or something.
something
So I
like
gave
that,
up on
yeah.
it. But we did that a few times. We bought
That was
slabs
like a
of water and we were
tradition,
throwing
yeah.
water bottles at people that needed
Yeah.
water. We were good Samaritans, bro.
Good.
Yeah.
That's right. The Wolf of
But
Pier
yeah,
Street, man.
just like little things like that. Like, obviously, I can't put myself in the same category as, you know, the rest of the boys that knew those boys, you know.
Yeah.
They were their brothers, man. They grew up together.
Mm.
I couldn't imagine, you know, what they felt. But for the time that I spent with those boys, like I said, I only met Ethan a couple times, you know, had a good chat with him and whatnot. Great bloke. Great bloke.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And same with Jared, you know, I seen him a few more times, you know, we hung out a few times. It's it's sad to see. But
Do you know?
it's-
Do you know about that death? The one thing that really shit me. You know how people hate the media. I don't give a fuck. Media's media. They're all gonna lie. They're all gonna do whatever.
Yeah.
It doesn't like personally affect me. It doesn't make me angry. It's just like, oh, more bullshit. The only time I've ever been angry with the media. So the day after they passed away, I had an appointment for one of my ligaments was fucked in my finger, so I went to an appointment. I was fucking crying the whole time there. The guy's talking to me, and I'm fucking in tears. And we're driving back, and my old man's like, "Do you want to go?" I'm like, "Fucking go where?" He goes, "We'll go to where they crashed." Because obviously there were a few people there were laying flowers and all that stuff. I think you were there that day. Yeah, and that's where I'm going to. I was there, and I was with Ange Giannakoulis, and he was holding me. I was fucking crying uncontrollably, and the fucking news filmed me and put it up.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I'm
I
thinking,
saw.
I'm trying to fucking mourn, yeah. I lost 2 of my close friends, yeah. And you post me fucking crying on the news. No fucking letting me know. My auntie sent me a video, me crying. And I'm just like, the fuck's wrong with you people?
Yeah, me per, I
It's pretty
could
sad, yeah.
not go there. And, like, let people mourn.
Yeah,
Like, why do you need?
respectfully,
Okay, you know they're looking for a story. That's their fucking job. But
Yeah.
I feel like
They-
death has to be out of the picture.
They know they're
Yeah.
doing the wrong thing.
Of
Yeah.
course,
They
man.
just have
No,
to-
They're
but it's
just trying to
okay.
get
It's
paid.
okay
It's
to
the fucking-
broadcast. Look, it's bad that because what they did and what shit me the most is people were fucking driving past when it happened and were filming the flames. Yeah, and they posted that on the news. So they were probably still in that car while the car was on fire, and they fucking put it up on the news. Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't
Everyone
like
does
that.
It's fucked.
If they posted a photo of the car the next day, whatever, don't post people crying because it's personal, it's private.
Mm.
I don't want people to see me when I'm at my weakest. I think it's fucking wrong. Is that
Yeah.
fair?
No,
Yeah.
100%. No, that's for sure.
Can I throw an argument at you?
What?
You're in a public space. Just for the
It's-
sake of the
for
topic.
the
I
True. No, you're not
completely
wrong.
agree
You're not
where
wrong.
coming
Yeah,
from,
yeah, yeah.
George.
I'm in
I
a
get
public
Yeah.
space, but that space, that area is sacred to us because we lost 2 fucking friends there.
But they can
Yeah.
throw the argument at you being
Of course
still
they can
public.
argue
That's
Still public,
why
you're
the
allowed to
media-
do
what you
but
want,
I
yeah.
don't think why the media is fucked.
I don't
Yeah.
think, but I don't think it's a thing about laws, public placing. I think it's,
It's
a
like a
morals.
respect
it's
thing.
a,
Yeah,
Respect.
it's a
yeah,
respect.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah,
fucking
yeah.
morals.
That's
Yeah,
yeah,
like that.
it's just more
Yeah.
respect.
They have
But those
none of
Yeah,
that.
you know
assholes
what?
would say
Fucking
they would
fuck
play the
Channel
fucking
9
like
news.
public card. They'll play that card no matter what if it was like that.
Eric, let's talk about what you were discussing, and then we'll bar the podcast there.
Yep.
About blokes kind of not speaking out.
Yeah, it's a fucking problem around the whole world. You know what I mean? It's an every bloke thing. It's been spoken about by famous people. It's been
Andrew
brought
Tate.
up. Oh, don't worry about that bloke.
That is Andrew Tate.
But-
isn't it?
But yeah, like multiple men have come out and said, like we need to speak up, blah blah. I went through a bad stage of my life, just battling with family issues and whatnot. And yeah, I did the same thing. I bottled up, bottled, and I fell into depression.
Yeah.
Because that's what happens when you bottle up and you don't speak up or let yourself express. That's what happens.
Can I rebut ya?
Go.
So these past couple months, I've got stressed with work, got stressed with friends, people pulling me through the ringer. I talk about it. I talk to Tiffany about it. I talk to my parents about it, and still felt like fucking complete dog shit. Opening up did fucking nothing for me. Talking to people did nothing for me because at the end of the day, when I'm in bed and I'm thinking in my head, it's me on my
I
own.
know.
Can I rebuttal that?
You want to rebut the rebuttal?
And then I'll rebut your rebuttal.
You go, and then I'll.
No, he's gonna
yeah,
rebut
yeah,
you.
It's kind of
So
not a
you,
rebuttal. It's an add-on.
so you
Yeah.
talk, and he's gonna rebut your rebuttal from my rebuttal from his rebuttal.
So. I think when it.
Cheers, guys. Cheers.
I think when it comes to talking, you got to find that one person that you're comfortable with, and sometimes it may not be a partner.
Yeah,
Sometimes
it's a
it may
safety
be-
blanket, man.
Sometimes it may be somebody that's gone through the exact same thing
Yeah.
as you. Now, from hearing what you were speaking about with family problems, I had the same thing.
Mm.
I had problems with my family here. This was probably about a year and a half ago. Really stressed. I fell into a wall of depression.
Yeah.
You had me.
Yes, but you weren't going through what I was going through. I had a mate of mine that I was working through. He was going through the exact same thing. His parents were splitting up. They were having dramas.
Yep.
Obviously, one's going one way, one's going the other way. And I had a chat to him about it too. And the advice that he gave me is that I was so worried about keeping everybody happy around me that I lost focus of myself.
Yeah.
And the minute that he told me that, I went home. Obviously, as you said, you lay in bed and you think. And you start to prioritise. You start to do things that make you happy. you start to hear arguments that happen around the house, and you slowly start to push yourself away from it, saying, "Hey, let them deal with it. That's their problem.
That's their relation. That's their life.
I'm gonna stay back, and I'm gonna calm myself."
Do you want to rebut his rebuttal? Because I've got a
No,
rebuttal to that rebuttal too.
No, I was actually gonna say, like, I actually agree with George to an extent. Like, you know, like depending on who's, like, I've spoken to people, like close people around me about my issues. Yeah, like, you know, and this issue was still fucking there. Like, it's
The
not.
issue
It's
doesn't
like you're
go.
trying to, like, you know, mop the ocean. Like, you know, there's so much more. It's not going anywhere. But like you said, the right person is, like, you know, depending, like you said, they've gone through the same thing. It changes everything. You can't speak to a random person that doesn't know what you're going through. In your head, you're thinking, oh, like, you know, they're acting like they know, but they don't actually know. See what I mean? It just depends.
I think for your situation, you're talking about something that's happening around you, not directly to you. That's why.
Yeah, but I was kind of like the middleman involved. So
I know
their
you were the middle-
their
It does
relation-
can affect you still. In
Yeah.
your own
And
way.
it- and
Affected everyone
I know that,
differently,
but everything that I was stressed and depressed about was in my control. It wasn't in my control, and I couldn't do anything about it. Like how my fucking school fucked me over, my work almost fucked me over. I'm still waiting for my fucking school fees. I hope you fucking watch this, Milosh, because you owe me my fucking money. And yeah,
Milosh, who the fuck's
But
Milosh?
You gotta
boss.
understand too.
My
this,
boss's
this was,
boss.
This was going to affect my life.
Of
So
course.
I was involved in it, whether I liked it or not.
Yeah.
So
either way.
having a house full of 6 people, you gotta understand. We had 6 people here. Now we've only got 3. My brother and sister moved out because they couldn't deal with it. So having a full house of 6 wogs go down to a house of 3, 2 at one point where it was just me and my old man.
Yeah.
Quiet, no one's lively, no one's having dinner, the dinner table's empty. For me, the dinner table's the most fucking important thing.
Of course,
Yeah,
man.
of
It's
course it
family
is.
time,
For
man.
with,
Family
especially with
time.
wogs, man.
And
You know?
to see fucking 4 empty seats killed me.
But
yeah.
things are different now.
Correct. Things are different now.
Things are better.
They're working on everything, but
Good.
it just goes to
Inshallah.
you. I think the point on this male bullshit, no matter how much we talk about it, it'll never be never be
100%.
fixed. That's not
Yeah.
that's out of our control. That's out of call me a
Yeah.
fucking conspiracist. That's the fucking elite's control.
Yeah.
Paddy Pimblett did his part. I reckon he's the last cunt that fucking made an actual stamp in this like men's mental health thing.
Yeah.
Other than that, who else has fucking done anything?
Yeah.
Look,
Forget
I
about
don't think you can blame the elite for our own depressions.
Oh, I think you can because they don't want fucking males to be fucking.
All right,
hurt.
well-
they don't want males to fucking. You
Well-
know,
Yeah.
they want males to be weak.
All right,
exactly.
well,
Be a weak cunt. Yeah.
well, I'll tell you exactly what happened to me. So, obviously, with my schooling as an apprentice, I have to do profiling. So I have to mark down everything that I've done for the week for 4 years.
Yep.
Which is fucking ludicrous in my opinion. I didn't fall behind. I did everything I had to, but couldn't submit the cards because my work wouldn't let me. It would block me from doing it.
Yep.
Okay. Time was running out on my apprenticeship. They needed to get done. I was contacting work. They were going, yeah, we'll do it. Never did it. I was going to school about it. They're not doing it. Oh, we can't do anything. So I was helpless. That's not in anyone's control. That's only in my control.
I understand, but that's kind of like I'm talking in a broad spectrum. You're talking about just like your situation. I'm talking about.
But I'm
you know
saying
how
for a lot of
guys-
people are depressed about relationships not working. That's got nothing to do with other
Correct,
people. It's
but,
between
like, with
two.
the whole men's mental health thing of like guys not like feeling comfortable to speak up. That's the way the world has fucking portrayed it, bro. That's
But in 2022, it has never been more broadcasted that it is okay to speak. The amount of resources that we actually have, we just choose not to go to because we think it's weak to go speak.
because that's the way we've been brought up.
That's the way we've
name
brought up.
3 resources.
Beyond Blue, the Are You OK Day help ya. Inklink fucking helps ya. Protect fucking helps ya. And it's all free counselling.
Yeah. Do you think it's out there enough for people? So what about guys that aren't in the construction industry? Name 3 that for guys that aren't in the construction industry because these 2 aren't.
I think there's only Beyond Blue that's for
There
not
you
in
go.
the
So
construction
name
industry.
one. Why for girls?
Are You
can-
Okay?
You can name plenty for fucking females.
Are You
Plenty of
OK?
numbers to ring up for females that they advertise on YouTube and Facebook. Why not males?
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Well, like I said, mine is something as well. I couldn't help. Obviously, I'm not close with my dad. He left when I was young, probably 4, maybe, not even younger, maybe 3. And then I ended up finding out that he wanted to abort me anyway. He didn't want me.
Yeah.
Um,
We're glad you're here, brother.
that's it.
Glad you're
So,
here.
oh, fuck, thank fuck I am, huh?
You're my favourite failed abortion.
Thanks, bro. Thank you. I should have been left on the sheets. Yeah, no, like that's something you couldn't help. But then, as a young kid, as a bloke, you need a male
Father figure to guide you.
Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. And obviously the father figure is your father, yeah. And I'd go to my grandparents' house all the time. You know, he'd never be there. He'd rock up late. I'd wait for him in his bed. You know, I'd fall asleep, whatever, waiting for him all night. He'd come late. He's fucking out smoking bongs with his mates and doing bullshit. I got to a stage where I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I shouldn't have to chase my father to be in my life. I gave up. I broke down. I broke down to his sister, my auntie. I said, I can't do it anymore. I'm in the ground. I'm fucked. I'm dead. And she said to me, she goes, if he doesn't want to be part of your life, don't worry about it. She goes, you've got so many other people around you to love you. You don't need him. And still to this day, so I've had my stepdad around since I was 5. He's grown me up. Everything I am today is because of him.
Beautiful.
But come on, shout him out.
Yeah, Apostolos Mazarakis.
Grouse name.
What a fucking name.
Fuck, bro.
Fucking
Guess what
Spartan
Guess what
warrior.
it is in Australian?
What?
Paul. Paul the fucking alien.
Standard.
Fuck me dead. But yeah, still to this day, I think it's more of a comfort. Don't call him dad. Do you think that's weird?
No.
Did you call him dad when you were younger?
No.
Well, obviously you've built a relationship without the fucking
Without the dad
term
part,
dad.
without-
Because
But he's treated you like a father, and in your eyes, he is a
Correct.
father figure. I think it's just,
Yeah.
the word doesn't mean anything. It's
because
the way he treats
I
you.
did
It's
like
an
there's
unspoken
been
thing.
multiple times like when I was younger. I remember exactly. Like I'd be like, "Hey, Dad," and I'd be, that didn't sit right. I was like,
Yeah.
"No."
It's just.
But then he pulled me aside one day. He goes, "Look," he goes, "I want to say to you, man to man." He goes, "I'm not here to tell you what to do." He goes, "I don't want to be your dad, like tell you off and whatever." He goes, "I want to guide you." He goes, "I want to be your friend." All right. He goes, "I don't want you to think like I'm," because obviously, you know, coming into the family, I'm thinking, who's this bloke, whatnot, yeah. Because I'm not here to disrupt your family. He goes, "I met your mum. I love your mum, and I love you." He goes, "I'm gonna take you under my wing." You know, and that to me, that takes a lot out of a person, especially a male, to take care of someone else's kid.
Oh,
Yeah,
100%.
It's
And
fucking
like,
massive.
that's just another person you're paying for. You know what I mean? I didn't have any fucking money.
He
then.
doesn't
I
owe
was
you
young.
anything.
Doesn't owe me
Yeah,
nothing.
exactly, yeah.
But I owe this man so much now. He's raised me my whole life. He says, like, you know, when he talks to other people, he goes, "I've got 4 kids. I'm his 4th kid."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not his stepson. I'm not. It's like
He treats
my,
you like
it's,
his
it's
actual
like my
kid.
siblings. They're not
Yeah.
my. They're
You
not
know what?
my.
It's most
They're not
of-
my half
It's
siblings.
They're
it's
full
most
blood,
of your
yeah.
life he's been in the picture.
Correct.
So
and he's
he
gonna
is-
be around for the rest of
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean? Like he's brought me 3 beautiful siblings. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's there now.
I will
Yeah.
say there's one thing that does stick out to me when it comes to like birthday posts, and it's always your birthday post.
Yeah.
Like the beautiful fucking messages that
Yeah.
your mum says,
My mum-
sends,
yeah.
like about the
Yeah.
family.
Oh,
and,
I
like,
gotta
the
share.
nice family photos.
I gotta shout out to my mum.
Like,
man.
I
She's
love
a
it.
she's a warrior. That
I love
woman,
it.
man.
Like there's one cunt that I remember, and it's your birthday post.
Yeah.
They're always fucking.
Yeah,
beautiful.
she's been through the slumps. That woman, man. For me, she's
Strong woman, huh?
oh mate, she's fucking strongest lady. But you know, as we can all say that about our mums, man. Fucking shout out to them.
They've all got their own.
100%.
Fucking
They've all got
reasons,
their
man.
own fucking issues, man.
The,
but they
um,
push it aside for us.
The only thing Michael gets depressed about is when his shoes get dirty.
That's right.
That's right.
That's
Michael's
the only
got
thing
enough
that
money.
would
We
make
just-
me upset.
Mi-
man.
Michael's got enough money anyway. We just buy another pair.
Hey.
What do you boys want to do? I reckon we might end it, yeah.
Yeah, that was a-
We're
I reckon
gonna
that
do
was
this
I
again.
reckon that was a
We're
good
gonna talk
session.
for another
I
fucking
think
4
I
hours.
think
Oh,
we
yeah,
like
there's so
we
much
had
we
like
can talk.
we had like
There's
2
another
fucking
like,
questions.
10 questions.
Hey,
Literally,
you know
like
what?
we just
You
we
know
got
what?
yeah.
If you want, we can do a part 2.
Maybe we should have caught up without. We should have just caught up in general without doing this, just to get all that talk
Get
out
all
of the
that
way.
bullshit
Because
out
we'll
of the
just
way,
yeah.
yeah.
Do you know what I
I
mean?
enjoyed it, boys.
Nah, it was
Nah,
actually
it
good,
was good
man.
to nah, it was good
on
to
the
catch
mic or
up,
not, that
man.
was
It's
actually
good.
fucking hectic,
It's
man.
good.
Yeah,
It's
to sit
been
down.
quite a few years since we've all actually sat in a room
Fucking
together.
knows, man.
Yeah, just to talk and shit, man.
Just
Yeah,
fuck-
fucks
yeah.
the Marty. Don't need the Marty, man.
Thursdays. Oh my god.
Yes, the Marty. Fuck
Fucks
you.
the
Fuck,
Marty.
fuck Jeremy too, but you know what? This isn't for
Oh,
you. This is
too good for a
liberating.
fucking
It actually is.
podcast.
It's so liberating, man. Getting to talk, like you know, even though it's on the mic, it's actually,
Wait,
it's actually, you know, not many people just want to hang out to talk. It's like, oh, you know,
Wait till we're up here and then Jeremy will
Hey,
come
we're
on the
top
podcast.
top 5 podcasts for 326 different people.
Yeah, we got our. We'll just talk about that quickly. We got our Spotify wrap for the first. Well, it hasn't even been a year, bro. We started in
6
May,
months.
and we've done alright. I'm proud of it, man. I mean, I
Yeah,
don't
man.
usually like to boast about.
We've
my
come
own shit,
far.
but
It's good, man. You gotta risk it. for
And
it.
you
it's
know
not
what-
like if it wasn't
Risk it for the
you
biscuit.
guys, fuck, what are we
And do you know
got
what
no
we
content.
haven't done? We haven't thanked the people from the first season, like all the people that fucking helped us learn what we want and what we don't
I
want.
think we might have to touch that on a boys only episode.
Yeah,
We'll do
because
that for the
we
next
haven't
one.
done that, and it's like
Yeah.
poor guys.
Yeah,
We've
100%.
used them, fucking used and abused.
Don't worry. We'll pay him.
Oh,
we'll
and
pay
thanks,
him
Dan.
our
You know
respects,
you're
mate.
alright. Dan, you're
Yeah.
alright.
Only up from here.
Happy
boys, only
birthday,
up.
Dan.
Is your birthday today?
No, yesterday.
Happy birthday for yesterday, brother.
birthday, brother.
Boys,
Anyway,
thank you so much for coming down.
Pleasure, mate. Pleasure.
You're
Hopefully
very
we
welcome,
do it again,
boys.
mate.
We will. We'll do a
Fucking
part
oath.
2.
see you later, cunts.
Ciao.
Adios.